And we're live.
All right.
ASMR.
Oh my goodness. These watermelon gummies are so chewy. I thought I'd get through one in time, but no, I did not. Hello, and welcome to tonight's episode of Loot Diary Pete, where a bunch of us candy-chewing schmucks, mostly me, sit around, chew candy far too long, roll dice, laugh with and at each other, and storytell in our version of Dungeons & Dragons. And we appreciate you being here with us as we tell our stories and have a good time rolling dice. We, of course, appreciate your support of the channel and are excited to see it continue to grow little by little, trickle by trickle, as you, the amazing community that we have, supports us and shares and subscribes and likes and does all the things that help a YouTube channel grow. Comment, chat, do all the stuff. Most of the cast does have the live stream open, so we can, when we're not in the middle of role play, try to respond to comments. And even when we're in the middle of role playing, the cast typically will just ignore me and whatever I'm doing and pay more attention to you. Did we? That's fun. I just crossed 200,000 views on the channel, I was told. That's cool. So thank you very much again for your support, and we hope to continue to grow with you as we share our stories to a wider and wider audience. We do have several of our cast members out tonight. Aw. And so pretty much the middle of the table is gone on the screen with Molly and Kale and Carissa, unfortunately having to attend to matters at home with sickness and whatnot.
They must away.
And so we wish you and your families get well soon, and we hope to see you back at the table next week. Because Kalian's not here, we do not have someone monitoring the sound directly, so if there is someone who sounds a little low or too high, or there's a crackle or something, please let us know, because Alex is playing Sound Man tonight, and can hop over there and try to adjust things for us. But please let us know in the chat if anything sounds off with the audio. All right, well, with that, we're going to jump in and get to tonight's adventuring. So, the Drakes have finished up several days of training in the town of Wormhold, or at least most of the Drakes have. Erwin and Lyra worked on their arcane arts. Tavi worked on becoming a blacksmith. Sunny took her oath of glory with Ray and reached a new level as a paladin, whereas Lucky joined the Velvet Whisper and perfected her thiefiness. And Eleazar was able to look within himself and take a closer look at the Crescent, his sovereign of devotion, and joined the devotion. All of them who sought to level up within themselves reached level 3. The two that remain are the Bard, Skadu Lee, who is seeking to organize a event to raise funds for the rebuilding of the Quiet Lantern, their tavern, which was destroyed in a recent dragon attack? ? At least so the town believes. And Tinsley, who, rather than working on leveling up, like their friend Tavi, decided to work on some different aspect of herself, choosing to harden her fortitude and strengthen her constitution as she is seeking to gain a point in her constitution score. The rest of the party has reached level 3, Skadu also attempting to do the same, and even Winnie, who had some unfortunate rolls, was given a boost by her party and shared some of the virtue that they had acquired and got her over the threshold to reach level 3. The party also was given some new bearings, at least to Sunny, who learned that Gelt, the acting warden of the Melinda, who she reports to, was seemingly being impersonated by Sam Archer, a member of her own stream, the Brigade stream, and apparently had fled to the east past Hillside in one of two directions. They were continuing to track him further and would get back to her with more information as soon as they had it. In the meanwhile, the party has decided to now explore at the behest of Many Shane, the person who is leading the devotion, the place of worship within Wormhold. At the behest of her, explore the doorway that the party previously uncovered to discern what lies within. And so, having completed their training, the party now treks below the devotion to break down the door and enter the tunnel beyond. But before that, it is the 4th day of your training. Skaduli, you have been acquiring marketing and financing for the rebuild, marketing for the Drakes, and I guess a small little shop from Carton, who has agreed to put a little goods store within the newly yet to be built Quiet Lantern. And you have begun spreading the word of the event that is going to take place on the 17th in conjunction with the Drake's home opener against the Vipers.
Yes.
It is day 4, and having secured a discount on the materials to build and financing from House Huxley for a 10% take of everything the Quiet Lantern makes, and having also begun to invite people to the event, you now have one final day to try to raise awareness, spread the word, and engage people before the actual fundraiser on the 17th. How would you like to use this last day to seek to support the fundraiser that is imminently days away?
Yes, I would like to go to the town square, the bazaar, if you will.
Okay.
And go to the shopkeepers that are there and see if there can be, I don't know, some sort of agreement that we can make with them as far as, hey, we're hosting this large fundraiser. It will almost be like a halftime show, if you will.
Okay.
At the Clash Ball game, would you like to be purveyors of food and tchotchkes and other sorts of things during the game and also during the halftime show?
Okay.
We do not seek any sort of compensation from these vendors. We just would like them to be there, as if they are there, so will more people be. So they will get business, and we will also, in turn, get business for people coming to the Clash Ball game.
So you go around the bazaar talking to all the different vendors there, various different foods and little small tchotchkes that people sell, and you kind of select out those who you think would be appropriate to have as vendors before and at halftime and certainly after the show. Not negotiating any compensation or remuneration, merely just wanting them to bring their wares to the contest. I need you to roll a persuasion check as you seek to persuade. This is persuasion check number 1, and it is going to be a 13 for this roll.
24.
24.
Yay.
You succeed by more than 7, which means you get a -4 to your threshold.
Hell yeah.
And you also can give yourself advantage
Hell yeah.
on the first 4 hours, having spent. Check, check.
Star. That's been stuck in
Yay.
me.
You know
Check,
that
check.
The
one.
radio star. In my mind and in my car.
Can you hear me?
What was the movie?
Can you hear me?
Revenge of the Nerds.
Everybody stop except for fans.
Hello? Hello? You can hear me? Hello?
Hey, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Hello? Hi. Howdy. Not me?
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here. I'm always here.
I'm always present.
Free, could you grab my mic quick?
Hello, hello.
Hit me with some Nacho Libre. Let's see what you got.
I
Hello.
just watched that yesterday. For like the 10th time.
All right.
corn out of my face.
Sound is good. All right.
When you are a
Face.
man, you must wear
That's so weird. It's working and then it just stops.
All of it, yeah.
Yeah.
clench.
All right. And
And we're back. Okay, so you are trying to figure out how to build bleachers, or what
yes,
exactly
I
are you
need help.
seeking?
I need help getting people there to be able to put butts in seats. We need seats for the butts.
Well, there are no seats presently.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So looking for somebody who is perhaps interested in helping us to rebuild the lantern to help us to get some sort of faux seating.
Give me an investigation roll. This is not part of your threshold roll. This is just to find the right person. You can do so with advantage
Thank
as people in the town kind of like point you in the basic direction of the smith works and some of the other handymen in that area.
16.
DC is 10, and you more than succeed as you are able to come across someone who is kind of
me
the
that
town handyman, carpenter, kind of an old dwarf. One of the dwarves, he doesn't do too much work himself anymore. He's more of the guy who kind of like teaches some of the younger handymen around the different farms how to how to operate. His name is Geff, and Geff kind of
Not Jeff.
not Jeff, Geff, and not Jeff says, I can definitely help ya.
That should be his name. I'm not Jeff.
I'm not Jeff, it's Geff.
My name is Jeff.
My name Gav.
No, it's Geff. Geff. So what are you looking for?
We're looking to at least have place for people to sit whenever they come to see the Clash.
The
Party.
ground isn't good. The
Well,
grass,
there's
it's
going to
always
be
greener.
Many people there. Plus, I'm sure there'll be people there.
You
that don't
think
enjoy
there's going
standing.
to be people that come out and watch you?
Well, more than you've ever seen before.
This is your persuasion roll to get him to try to help. I need a persuasion from you.
Come on.
You may
Come
do
on,
so
Lee.
with advantage.
Oh. Oh no.
DC 12.
12.
12?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right. He looks at you. His eyes kind of narrow. You might lower the threshold by 1. Well, I've been told, I haven't seen it myself, that a dragon burned down the lantern. That seems a bit unfortunate and odd. Where's a dragon come from, huh? But if you're trying to rebuild it and get people there to support you, your terrible team, I gotta admit, I'm a fan of the Rovers myself, but
They're a very good program, of course.
I'll support the local team, and you just need some rudimentary, like grandstand, like benches?
Yes, nothing crazy. It doesn't really have to be something that's permanent. I'm sure that we'll upgrade it as things move along.
I mean, you got supplies for that?
Yes.
All right, where should I get them from? Will you have them delivered, or...?
I believe we'll be able to get them from Carton.
Aye, so I just go to Carton and he'll know what to give me.
Yes.
Roll deception.
With advantage?
No.
Okay.
14.
14. He shakes his... kind of rubs his chin for a bit, looks at you. All right, I know Carton well. I'll go and talk to him. And, you need this by the 17th? I got 3 days. Oy.
Would you like me to help and persuade some people to get to help you?
If you can.
Of course.
Otherwise, this is going to be my donation to the cause. All right? You can't say Geff didn't help you.
I would never say that. Now, I would say, how many people do you need?
5?
Fantastic.
What'd you roll?
4.
Roll an investigation to try to see if you can find able-bodied people.
Oh. 11.
And now I need a persuasion.
19.
Okay. You are 1 away from reaching your persuasion threshold. You just need some 5 successful performances then for actor. All right. You are able to find the 5 people, and they meet Geff, and several of them work with him before, and in fact were even trained by him, and so they're able to get a squad together to start putting some rudimentary, high rises, like three kind of rows tall, and they make several of them throughout the next couple of days, along with just single benches to place along the space for the crowds that you expect and hope to come.
Yeah.
All right. What is your current threshold level after reducing it by 5 more?
I have 13.
13.
Yeah.
How are you electing to try to reach level 3?
Yes.
How many virtue seeds are you seeking to roll? You presently have...
6.
You have 2 knowledge, 2 will, and 2 skill.
What do I have to roll for this?
13.
You have to meet a threshold of 13.
How many different ones do I have to
You have
utilize?
to utilize at least 1 knowledge and 1 will, because you are magic-y.
Indeed.
And obviously, 2 alone will not get it. What other seeds are you seeking to use?
I'm gonna do 2 skill,
Okay.
2 will, 1 knowledge.
Okay, so you will leave 1 knowledge left.
knowledge.
You're rolling 5 seeds to
So learn from my
get
mistake.
your
Roll one more than you
threshold.
think.
I unfortunately have none to give.
Thank you.
I got 2 dice.
You're welcome. We need
All right.
a level 3 wizard.
I am going to move over to the action cam. There's
Action
our deep,
cam.
scary tunnel that we're about to go down.
Action cam.
We should have a song.
That needs
we
to be
can-
like a button. that I
Action
can-
cam! Action cam!
All right.
A nice like guitar solo.
Yeah.
Here's our cool dragon for the day. Hey, cool dragon, blue Dracolich. I wonder why that's there.
I like
Okay.
the lightning barf.
Yeah, right. Lightning
I wonder
barf.
why that could be there.
All right. 5 die rolls.
One at a
Here
time.
we go. Dice number 1.
Let's go.
That
2?
is a 2.
Only need 11 more.
That's a
Wait,
2.
wait, wait.
All right.
Use-
We got
use
4
it.
left.
Use
You
it.
keep
Wait,
track. We got
she's got luck. She's got luck on this thing.
2.
That one.
It's
All right,
lucky.
Lucky.
Oh, no.
You missed.
You lost it.
5. All right. There's
yeah.
7
more.
total. You got 3
Oh,
left.
6 more.
All right.
4.
Good.
All right. That's 11.
2 more.
You
got it.
You got it. You cannot.
No.
6. You're crushing this.
Yeah, that it?
Yeah, you nailed it.
All right.
Congratulations.
Just like
You are level 3.
But you had some security.
I did, yeah.
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 All right. You now, sir,
Does
are
he
level
get to
3.
keep a seed then?
No,
Or-
they were all used.
Just I have 1 left.
That's the gamble. That's the
unfortunately.
game.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Worth it. He'll learn more. He does a good job
We
playing the
just have
game.
Do good deeds, and I did write down how you earn more. I have that as a comment.
Oh, good.
Yes. Yes.
You
Oh.
bribe the DM, right?
Bring gummies.
I typically give out seeds at the end of every session to the players who I feel have role-played their characters well and been virtuous in their
That's in the background.
their chivalrous actions towards one another and the characters of the world.
Should I roll my D8?
I would like you to roll your D8 for your bardic level up. As you become level 3 as your bard, and this is where you get your subclass as well, correct? And what subclass are you taking?
The College of the Moon.
The College of the Moon. As you are doing, go ahead and roll your D8.
All right, come on. 6.
Very good,
Nice.
above average.
You
I want
might have more help.
I
health
want
points
you
than
to
me.
do a little role playing as Tinsley gets ready. Do a little role playing with Eliezer as you are seeking to become Moon Bros.
We have a thing.
We work together, so we talk about this way too much. on work hours, we have hand signals and everything.
Yes, 2 halves of a crescent.
Make a whole moon. Moon Bros. Unite. Get ready.
It's Captain Planet.
Yep. The power of heart.
So, role playing commence.
I see you like the moon as well.
Yeah, it's something that I've taken a liking to over the last, well, I don't know, since I saw the deer run through the woods. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Me too. Crazy.
I'm thinking that, as we've talked, a small amount at the Mossy Mug in our, well, it was kind of like a boys' trip. We talked a little bit about how we both have druidic pasts, or some sort of relation to someone of the druid kin, if you
A
will.
call to the land.
So, I think that there might be something there for us to grow together in this. If that's something that you are interested in doing.
Like 2 vines that become one.
Exactly.
Yes.
One huge vine.
Yeah. Yep. I think that'd be great because there's so much I need to learn as well. And I think if we're both pursuing together Lunithiel, what could go wrong?
I agree with you. I don't think anything's ever gone wrong that I've attempted, so this is, it'd be uncharted territory for it to go wrong for me. But I'll be brave.
Okay, yeah, life's turned out great for you so far.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm here with all of you.
you're right. Highlight. Let's do it. Let's learn together.
Fantastic.
Highlight or high moon?
Oh, nice.
All right, very good. Meanwhile, the fourth day, Tinsley,
Yes.
you have been straining under the training of Squibby,
Yeah.
your squirrel, who seems to have some intelligence beyond a mere animal, as she has trained you first with long and lengthy running, and not just on a leisurely jog, but a sprint and a chase through the forest.
It's basically like a Tough Mudder.
It was very much like a Tough Mudder, exactly. You came away bruised and battered and just slashed through with all kinds of tree branches and bushes and thorns and whatnot.
Yeah, she knows how to do it.
The second day, she took you to the frigid depths of a cold spring and bade you harden yourself by freezing in the water. And not just freezing with your head above it, but actually learning to hold your breath and pushing your oxygen supply to the extreme. And then the third day, she sought to teach you how to handle being poised under pressure with imminent threat and danger all about you, as the wolf pack circled you and unfortunately found you, and you had to fight them off, running back
It was
to...
unfortunate.
Yeah, you had to fight them off. Now, day 4 has arrived. And Squibby looks at you.
You want to do what? Where? With who? When? Right now? Holy crap. Okay. I'll trust you. Okay.
Oh, no, that's me.
She's his daughter. She's like, I hated everything about it.
That's my whole goal with this, is to embarrass my girl by making squirrel noises and winking at people.
No.
All right. Squibby leads you into the woods, and she takes you next to some of the tallest trees in the forest.
Stark difference between height with that one.
Yes. She looks up and looks at you, and she starts climbing the tree.
Okay.
And then she looks down at you, and her tail kind of beckons you up. You start climbing. You start climbing.
Okay.
You get up as far as you're comfortable going, as you feel the sway of the tree in the wind.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks at you. She looks you right in the eye. And there's a bit of a craziness there. And she lets herself fall through the tree branches.
No! Does she have wings?
Ooh, she's a flying squirrel. You didn't know this.
As she
I did
goes
not design her like that.
as she goes down, she kind of unfurls as you see that she is in fact a flying squirrel.
She's a sugar glider.
Cooler than I thought she was! Oh my god!
And she kind of glides to the bottom, and then she looks at you, and with a very high-pitched squeak that you hear, you get the sense that she's telling you
To jump.
to jump while raging.
Dude, you're
This
gonna
is exciting!
you're gonna cannonball into the earth.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, my squirrel told me to.
Squirrel told me. I trust her. She's
Now,
never steered me wrong.
You saw that she didn't let herself simply careen into the floor of the woods, but she used the branches to almost like buffet her, and then caught herself and landed gracefully. So this is what you do for this day, for this 4-hour trial, is it's not just about taking a blow, but it's taking a blow, rolling with the blow, and controlling yourself to be able to have as soft of a landing as you possibly can. And you kind of pick all of this up from having watched her. I need you to roll an athletics check. This is a DC 13 as you begin your rage, and you...
Do I have any weapons on me right now, or am I weaponless?
Do you want to have any weapons on you?
I'll keep my hand axe on me.
You keep your hand axe on you. Very good.
Okay.
So go ahead and make your descent.
Okay. So I start my rage by, instead of having my great axe now, I don't have anything to like push me off the ground, so I just stomp my foot and I go light up. My eyes are lit up, my arms and the legs, my markings are lit. Oh, this is stressful.
Yeah. How high up is she?
She's about 80 to 100 feet up. The DC is 12. Or
it
I think,
12?
did I say? Yeah, 12.
I rolled a 12.
Okay. So that is a success. -1. Not as graceful as you'd hope.
Not as graceful.
Several of the branches whip you.
Yep,
Pa,
yep.
poof, pa, hit,
No, but
bow, bun. You on one, about halfway through, you catch on one. It hits you right in the stomach. You kind of grab onto it, and it holds for a second, and then breaks under your weight as you continue to fall, just tumbling through the brush before you kind of catch the bottom, thickest branch for a second, and then you kind of, that was wild. And you lower the threshold by 1.
Yep, I'm at 16 now.
And she looks at you and kind of gives you like a studied nod.
Disappointed.
No, not disappointed. Just like, we can do better.
Yes.
And she takes you up to the top, and you go through this again.
Okay.
And you go through it again, and you go through it again, until finally you think that you have mastered what she's trying to teach you. And I need you to make your last athletics check with advantage because of this is a DC 12.
Okay. Okay, perfect. This is a 22.
22. You succeed with flying colors. Having raged, how many rages do you have for the day?
I don't even know.
How many can you do? 2, right?
That's in my features and traits, right?
Bonus action.
Yeah, 2.
Okay, so you use your 2 rages as you have gone through this, and you lower the threshold by 4. Finally, and since you succeeded so well, you get a little bit of extra training in. And as you stand there, just kind of like, kind of reeling from the damage. By the way, you did take damage throughout this, but it's you don't need to mark it off per se.
Well, that's just being nice.
And all of a sudden, you just, as you're sitting there, kind of like just concentrating, trying to kind of staunch the bleeding and the scratches and scrapes. You're just kind of wiping the blood away, holding a compress of leaves, trying to just like get it to coagulate. You just feel a rock hit you in the chest.
What was that for?
Another rock. Shoulder.
Hey!
As you look up, there's a little pile of rocks that Squibby has, and she has her tail. Just kind of like going up and down.
You are sick.
Throws a rock at you.
Hey!
Throws another rock at you.
And then suddenly, I start to realize. I feel my skin kind of like just tightening underneath from the tension.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, are you a genius? I always saw that in you. And then I just keep getting stoned.
You just stand there, and she just pelts you with stones.
But I take it. Just take it.
All right. Tinsley, your threshold, I believe, is at 12?
Right now it's at 12, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
you have. Let me go to it here. You have many seeds.
Yeah, I think I have 9 or 10.
Yes, I think you have the most of anybody.
Have quite a bit.
You have 1 fate seed, 2 knowledge seeds, 3 will seeds, and 4 skill seeds. You need to use at least 1 will and 1 skill.
Yeah.
I think you have the lowest threshold of any of us have had yet, too.
And you are at a threshold of 12. How many seeds are you seeking to roll?
I might do 2 skill, 2 will.
2 skill, 2 will. That would leave you with 1 will and 2 skill left. 4 seeds to get to 12.
1 more seed? Really?
Yeah.
I think Scatoo's telling you better safe than sorry.
Do one more than you think you're going to need.
I'll do another. I'll do
You've got
another
10
skill.
money
All right,
bags.
1 more skill. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
Scrooge McDuck.
you'll use 5. You'll use 5. That
Life
leaves you with
is
5.
like
That still
a
leaves you with 5
hurricane.
left.
Okay.
Which
okay.
is, yep,
I
still.
guess.
All right, so come on down.
Come on
And
down.
Action
let's
cam.
roll.
Action.
Can I borrow that dice?
Yes, you may.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's dead.
Die down, die down.
Let's say, what did it land on?
So coming on in, we are going to roll the
Snack table.
5 seeds to get to 12.
Got this.
So go ahead and roll the first one. That is a 3.
Nice.
Number 2. That's 4. All right. We got 3 left. Oh, there's your 10. You got
Good.
2 left
What she
You
have to
got
get a
that.
to
12?
get 2. Don't roll a 1.
Why? She can.
Oh my goodness. Don't roll another one.
Is that going to count towards my cohorts of chaos?
It's not a d20. Otherwise, what?
What does she need here?
She
Roll
needs
more.
to roll. That's cocked. 6.
There you go.
All right, with ease.
Yay!
The
So 4 would have been.
Not enough. You would have
11.
been 1 short.
You would have agreed it.
so the 5 was enough.
I went first to make that mistake so I can teach everyone else not to do it.
Learn from me.
All right, well, congratulations, Tinsley.
Thank
You have not leveled up to level 2. However, you have added +1 to your constitution.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good. And you still have 5 seeds left. So you're in good position to continue to seek to develop yourself.
Okay.
As the 14th day of Arcanum comes to a rest, you all are able to take your long rest, and you go into the 15th of Arcanum, and you make your way downtown into the basement of the Devotion, where you have sought to break through, and you do with ease, the bricked up door that you previously found there. The light here is not. It is a black, bleak tunnel with cobwebs that lead beyond. I presume you're going to use some sort of light source to be able to see as you look in, and through the tiny little sliver that you found, it seems that spiders have been able to make their way in here, and as they do, get into small crevices and make these places feel worn and dangerous, as if something waits within.
As Eliezer kind of peers into the darkness, his one good eye starts to glow a slight blue. And he goes, "Oh, that's new. I can feel it."
We can see this, right? Or no? Yes.
Yes, this is visible to everyone. Can you feel it coming in the air tonight?
Yes.
Well,
Hold
that's
on.
odd.
I have an idea. I'm going to cast Eyes of Night,
Okay.
and I'm going to give these 4 people
That's convenient.
Yeah. I feel like if you stay within 10 feet of me for the next hour, I can share my dark vision of 300 feet with all of you.
300 feet.
Yeah, I can see everything.
Wow.
Yeah. And now, all of your eyes, if you're within 10 feet of me, glow the same blue that mine does.
Oh, very cool.
Isn't that a neat trick?
It's great.
You, Skadu, in particular, feel very comfortable when your eyes glow blue, as if this is something, though new, is normal for you. You make your way into the tunnel, and you immediately sense a descending sort of direction, a pitch to this tunnel. It looks like it's natural, as if it was made just from a cave of some sort that this doorway was built into. And you go about 30 feet or so before there's a bend, and you continue on through another bend, and at some areas it narrows, at some areas it widens, never quite wide enough for two people to get through, always at the most about a one-person width. But definitely descending, and almost in a bit of a, not if you could imagine it, a sort of a spiral pattern. It's not like you're going straight and down. There's definite curvature to it. And after about 15 minutes of this, hundreds of feet, you imagine, the cave begins to take on a smoother surface, a hewn surface, as if the cave was leading to a very specific location. And as you look ahead, you are able to see that the cobwebbed tunnel gives way to some arches that are now holding up a stairway that unfurls before you.
Interesting.
And these stairs make their way towards a entryway in the distance that has a very faint, eerie blue glow emanating through the doors. This doesn't feel in any way like haze to any of you. It does feel unsettling, and there is a disquieting silence to this space. Even your footsteps, as you step, they echo a little bit less and less as you take steps closer to this light, as if the sound is somehow being absorbed by whatever lies ahead. Do any of you wish to do anything as you move forward?
I'm going to pat Lucky on the shoulder and give her, what's it called? A vigilant blessing.
Okay.
Which means eventually when we roll initiative, because that's what this is feeling like, she will have advantage on the initiative roll.
All right. Very good.
Convenient.
As you are rolling advantage here,
Not
and
yet.
you are giving her kind of the
I would also like to cast something on Lucky.
yeah. You're giving her a little bit of an extra oomph in her initiative roll. You just kind of pat her on the shoulder. She looks up at you, the same typical cold, steely-eyed expression she has, and she just kind of shakes her head as Skadu.
Hey, I think that it'd be important for, especially with how dark it is, but you can see in here now. Let's give you some advantage maybe on getting around sneakily, even more so. I'm gonna use my Magic Initiate free cast of Veil of Dusk.
Okay,
So I
you
gotta
need to
roll.
pass a DC 12 nature check.
Yeah. Come on, baby. 20. Dirty 20.
That is a success.
Nice.
You do not use a spell slot, as Veil of Dusk is cast upon Lucky. Lucky, you now have advantage on all stealth checks.
Which I think she has already.
In particular with the shadow. She has advantage on hiding during combat.
Okay, good.
Because she's a skulker. And she has blind sight out to 10 feet.
Cool.
And now she has advantage on all stealth checks in the
She's
shadows.
unstoppable.
And +1 to her AC.
And she has +1 to her AC as you are wreathed in shadow. And
Your character's so cool.
She's really cool.
I hate
It's
it.
almost unfair.
We don't even need to be here.
Before we go any farther, I feel like we shouldn't go in here on an empty stomach. So I'm gonna hand out you guys biscuits.
Oh.
Is this a
Everyone-
corn biscuit?
Winnie.
Biscuits?
I made these this morning when you guys were still sleeping.
Oh my goodness.
And
I
let
love
me
biscuits.
Remind
Not
myself
as much
what
as
they do.
sardines.
They'll do, I guess.
Well, they're okay.
1d8 hit points.
yeah, go ahead and roll your D8. This is the.
Does she roll it and give it to
She
us?
rolls it, and whatever she rolls applies to all the biscuits.
To the temp, right?
Yes. Now I know actually this
This is above a
increases your normal score by 5
Permanently.
for this
For the 8 hours.
for this
It's
8
8
hours for this
Okay, so-
adventuring day basically. And
Just
so
know
you
it can
can
be healed up to
increase
32
your hit
now.
points by 5. So if you, for
Yeah,
example,
regain hit points. Yep.
if you are damaged and your hit points go down, you can be healed back up these extra 5. So they're different than temporary hit points in that way. Temporary hit points, you cannot be healed. These you can. And you're able to give them to 4 different people?
Technically 6, but there's 4 people here.
Okay,
so-
well, the others still are with you.
Oh, okay.
So
then
you can give them to Lyra,
I'll do-
Tavi, or Sunny as you see fit.
I'll give them to Lyra and Tavi.
Lyra and Tavi, very good. I'm going to add
That's right,
those.
I shouldn't exclude them just because they're not here.
I'm going to add them to.
So many everyone's.
We miss you. We miss you, Kaylin, Carissa, and Molly.
the colors mean we have to do some figuring out where it is.
Let me
It's a different source
Just-
material, so it's like
do this real quick.
can't click it. I can't pick it.
Do some role playing while I add this to their sheet as you guys look ahead.
Thank you for these biscuits.
They're really good. What did you put in these?
Well, flour, milk, butter.
What kind of milk?
Well,
milk?
it's whatever we had on hand, which honestly could have been goat. I'm not too sure, but it didn't smell bad.
That's all that matters, I guess. Is anyone here lactose intolerant?
I
Nope.
don't believe so.
I drink milk
How
all
about
the
the bear?
time.
Am I sure?
That's
So
a
as-
great
Probably a
question.
little.
As you have this conversation,
Are we lactose intolerant?
Judging.
Let me go to my character sheet. Hold on. Is that in there?
I wrote it in there, yeah. I am, yeah. It doesn't stop me, I just know I'm going to have a rough time.
Stomach is disconcerted.
Well, watch where you point that thing, because it's right eye level for me.
I think you should talk.
Yeah, but look at how low I am compared to your face.
Hot air rises.
It immediately
But
rises
it's like,
above her.
you're literally like 7 feet away.
Yeah, well, you know, whatever.
Maybe back up.
so you have a
Roll
little
damage for that?
bit. Yeah, right. It's poison for sure.
It's a defense mechanism.
You haven't met a skunk person yet.
No.
Skunk
Ooh.
folk.
Oh, that would be fun.
Pepe.
Oh, they have them. They're definitely all French. Okay. You approach the doorway, and it opens to stairs. Wide stairs. The doorway opens to a stairway about 20 feet wide
Oh.
that enters that goes downward.
Can I investigate the stairs for any booby traps?
You can roll investigation.
Watched too many movies and books to know that there's always booby traps. Okay.
Watch a lot of books, huh?
I watch a lot of movies and read a lot of books. Investigation.
They're
you
picture
said?
books. Yes.
18.
18.
Cool.
Do you move beyond 10 feet of Eliezer?
No.
Remember, yeah, you lose it if you're at 11.
Yeah.
Okay, so you stay within 10 feet of Eliezer. You get to the top of the stairs. Actually, for the sake of this, let me do that. And let me also do this. You're not in the city anymore. All right.
In the city.
All right. Lucky, you appear, and you are at the entryway looking down. You peer into this area with Eliezer right behind you, just out of frame, and you see what appears to be an old dungeon or tomb, catacombs perhaps of some sort. The air begins to grow colder and colder with each step you have taken to this opening. The stone beneath your boots is slick with condensation, and the bluish hue that permeates the space seems to come from nowhere and everywhere all at once. For purposes of this dungeon, you are in what is considered dim light. With your dark vision, of course, as long as you're within 10 feet, that's not a problem. But outside of 10 feet, it is disadvantaged if you don't have dark vision. You normally have dark vision anyway, Tinsley. And so you can freely get outside of the 10-foot radius. Scadu, you also have dark vision.
60 feet.
And Winnie, I believe you also have dark vision, correct?
I do 60 feet.
Okay.
At least one of our animal people can see.
The folks who don't have dark vision actually are not here tonight. So that is
They don't have it?
Tavi, Lyra, and Sunny. So I don't know if you want to amend who you gave it to,
Yeah.
because the three who have
Yeah.
dark vision
That's-
would not
that's a
benefit from it.
Fair point. So I'll give it to 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. So I figured that's the case. So you still have your cool moment, Scadu, is the blue glow goes through everyone's eyes.
Yeah.
And then as Eliezer is determining who for it to finally rest upon, he settles on those who don't have dark vision normally. All right. So as you move forward, you see cobwebs that cling to the corners, and the silence is, like I said, it's thick, almost absorbent of the sound, broken only by the distant drip of water or scurrying mice, something scratching in the distance, rasp of something faint moving in the shadows.
I'm going to cast on myself see invisibility.
Okay. This lasts how long?
An hour?
An hour. This is not concentration?
No, it does not say that.
Okay. And this is using a spell slot of yours?
It is, but I should be able to see 300 feet into the ethereal plane. Because it's my vision.
See invisibility 300 feet into
For
the...
the duration, you see creatures and objects that have an invisible condition as if they're invisible, and you can see in the ethereal plane. Creatures and objects, they appear ghostly. I would assume there's no distance on that, so it would be based off of how far I can see,
Correct.
which is 300 feet.
So as
Well,
you...
Assuming there's no twists and
Sure.
turns.
As you look around, it's kind of like a 3D rendering of a space inside of stone and rock, right? So there is nothing around you. And as you look ahead, you almost have like this weird pseudo X-ray vision, right? And as you look ahead, you can get a sense that there are rooms beyond, but you can't see into the rooms in the material plane. You can kind of see these like pockets of space in the ethereal.
Okay.
And nothing seems visible there. You just get a sense of the presence of the space. You don't get the sense of anything invisible within 300 feet of where you are. Although as you kind of scan, I need you to roll a perception check.
You said you rolled well on this one?
When I did roll it, I've been rolling that one though.
We'll use that one then. Whoops, I hit something. 22.
You get a blip to your south on the screen, down, not
No, this way.
close, at the very edges of your 300-foot vision.
Okay.
You can't really make it out because it's just like a presence that's there. It's not moving, it's still, but it's there.
Okay. So
That was perception.
yeah.
All right.
Do I get something?
No,
not for
you
that
have that one already.
Stealth.
Yeah. That's coming up.
I quietly do it.
All right. So his eyes are glowing an even more intense blue. That the ones he shared to don't have that. And he goes, there's something up there, like way up there. It's not moving.
Is it a creature?
I can't tell yet.
Is it large?
I can't tell yet.
Fantastic.
We need to get closer, but I'm gonna track it.
Fair enough.
Very good.
Can I try to use stone cunning? to
Sure. What are you
verify
seeking? What are you seeking to discern?
Good idea.
Maybe how large it is,
If there's movement
if
anywhere.
there's more movement, or there are like kind of rooms that branch off of this area.
So as
or-
you look into the tunnel ahead of you, all you see is the entryway, the stairs leading down. You would need to go. So like the stairs are far enough down where at the top of them you can see to the bottom, but you can't really see beyond.
Okay.
So, Lucky, you've gone to the top of the stairs and looked down. With an 18, you don't seem to find any traps on these stairs.
Okay. My range is only 60 feet for stone cunning, but we might be able to see if there's any other things that he might not be able to see in his field of vision.
So you kind of press your hands and your ear and your whole body up to the stone as you try to almost feel the reverberations that you would expect to be present if there was some movement nearby. Go ahead and roll your stone cunning. You have advantage because of your dwarvish stone ability here.
Oh my gosh.
12.
12. You feel a faint vibration. There's something below, but not so far below as you see the floor. It's strange. It's below you, but not at the level of the floor.
It's above the floor.
Above the floor.
Would it be on the wall?
That's what you get from a 12.
Guys, I feel something below us, but it's not fully on the ground. I'd be wary of the walls.
Oh.
Potentially the ceiling, eh?
No, it's lower than the ceiling.
Interesting.
It's below us.
The ceiling is below you still.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
As you're going down the stairs.
Oh, interesting.
So that's obviously we're theater of the mind here, and it's difficult.
Okay, yeah.
But
Yeah, there's-
as you get into the
I
room,
get
you
what you're
would
saying now. I thought
you
it
would
was
see that the ceiling is actually
Gotcha.
below where you're standing.
Gotcha.
When we get down
Yeah,
into
it
the
could be.
room, I'd like to cast dancing lights. I know we're not there yet, but I'd like to see if there's anything on the walls.
Yeah, absolutely.
enough.
So you begin to descend the stairs. I presume Lucky's in the lead here.
I'll be right behind her.
So I think you have the most secure vision at this point. So
Give me the rest of your order as you go.
I'll go after that.
Who went first?
Lucky.
I'll
Lucky's
be
That would make
first.
pretty
You
close
second?
behind.
Yes.
Eliezer second. I was gonna go third.
I'll be close behind you.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
stand behind you.
And then I think Sunny would be in the back. Just as in case something comes in behind us.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we did 52 no, 43 right now. I saw a 5. There was a 5. There was a 5 that popped up on it.
We're at 45.
All right, awesome. We hope you are enjoying the show. As you all begin to make your way and descend the stairs, Lucky, you kind of stop about 15 feet as you can now clearly perceive this area in front of you. As you reach the bottom, the corridor opens into a stone passageway with statues, carved figures that line each side. There's 2 to the north and 2 to the south. You can certainly seek to perceive what you can perceive beyond that. At the end of this room, which is laid stone from floor to ceiling, and as you look up, wary of Tinsley's warning, you see cobwebs, and you peer up, and you follow the line to the far wall, which comes down, and there is let me make my little cheat sheet here, an opening to a room beyond. The opening is about 10 feet wide, the doorway about 15 feet tall, and there's about another 10 feet up to the ceiling in this room. So the ceiling's about 25 feet tall.
Wow.
As you look at this opening, 10 feet wide and 15 feet tall, you can see a statue or a carving again in the center. Let me see if I can do a thing. It is... So, I don't want to do that yet. Put that back. And here is the opening that you see into the statue area there.
Can I just say the music has been incredible tonight?
Yeah.
Yes.
It kind of sounds like Mario
Yeah.
a little bit. It's not
Yeah.
for copyright purposes.
All right. As you look ahead, this is everything that you see at this point. I will now allow you to roll a perception check as you seek to see what you can see.
Or anyone.
And this is anyone can do this. You're all in the room observing.
Okay.
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
19.
Nice.
Same.
21.
15.
9.
Okay. Lucky,
Sorry.
you're looking at these statues, trying to take this in.
In your face.
The rogue! We're relevant!
Sorry.
She did need us.
As Sunny, Tavi, and Lyra kind of take up the rear and are just kind of nervously looking behind and making sure everything's safe, you all peer ahead. The 15. You note, Winnie, and all of you see this, but I'll just kind of go in order here. The 15, Winnie, you note that the statues that are there seem to depict figures that are in mourning.
Okay.
And the chamber beyond, you see another stone figure that is positioned oddly. It looks like a woman of some sort, but you'd need to get up closer to inspect. The 19 notes that not only are the figures in mourning, but their eyes are all gouged out.
Ooh. That's aggressive.
And it looks like the gouged out eyes are actually part of the statue.
Okay, so it wasn't like someone came along and broke them out.
Correct.
They were
Made that way.
Air quotes made, yes.
Yes.
That's where I was thinking too.
All right.
With also at the 19, you note that at the bottom of the stairs, you see 3 skeletons.
Oh.
3 skeletons that lie there.
Oh gosh.
With the 21 Scaduli,
Oh.
you note that there is a shield on the floor near the center, and underneath the shield you look and you see a faintly glowing rune that appears purplish blue in its hue and just has a steady kind of humming glow right in the center of the room. The shield was either expertly placed to conceal it or just incredibly coincidental in how it fell from one of the 3 skeletons at the base of the floor.
Have I ever seen this room before?
Roll an Arcana check. You are not schooled in the ways of the arcane arts. If only you had a wizard in your party.
Apparently, I didn't notice any of this.
Guys, there is something under the shield down at the bottom of the stairs. It looks like some sort of rune or sigil of some sort. It's glowing like a blue purplish hue. Is anybody, Winnie? Perhaps
take a
you'd
look.
be able to take a look at it.
Can I use... Oh, I just lost it. Comprehend languages for this?
Are you casting with a spell slot, or are you taking 10 minutes to ritually cast it? Also, this, as he points this out, I'll just save you a little bit. You look at this, it's a rune, it is not a language.
Okay.
So this looks, you can roll an Arcana check to see if you recognize this rune.
Yes, I'll do that, and then I would like to cast Detect Magic. I will do that ritually, so I'll take the time to do it, but first I'll do an Arcana check on this.
Okay.
14.
Yeah.
14. As you investigate the rune, you, with a 14, that was just enough what you need,
Nice.
that this is a rune of evocation. And you can now roll, what's your, roll an investigation.
14 again.
14. That is enough. Also, you just hit the threshold again. This faint blue ward seems to be a glyph of warning, as if meant to deter people from further passage, but not kill them outright. You get the sense that if someone were to trigger it, it would hurt you, but not meant to kill you.
Okay.
You can't tell with a 14, you do not roll high enough to discern the triggering of it. As Winnie sees this, she explains that and then goes into the it'll take 10 minutes to ritually cast this, which will eat into your 1 hour time limit on your
Eyes and
dark vision and your see invisibility.
Yep.
So do you still want to do that?
Is it worth a spell slot? So I have it with, or I can cast it with 1 charge. Is that a spell slot, or is that something different? I've never.
You can cast it with your whirly glyph, is it?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah. Goggle lens of residual insight.
So go ahead and
Yes,
do that.
I will do that.
And that is a free cast.
Yeah.
There it is.
Does not take any time. And as you do, you again sense very clearly the evocation present in this. And you note now, as you can study it closely, that you do not have the ability to turn this off. Unless you're not level 5. So at level 3, you know stronger wizards who can dispel magic.
Right.
You don't have that ability yet, but you do have the ability to avoid it. And you get the sense that as long as you kind of stay out of the 10 by 10 square that it is presently located upon, that probably would be giving it enough leeway to steer clear. The skeletons at the base are outside of that 10 by 10 area.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll reiterate that to everybody.
So you all are aware of that. What, as Winnie is kind of checking this out, what is the rest of everyone doing? We have Rune, which you now see. We have 3 skeletons. We have statues. We have the open room.
I'm gonna go up to one of the statues.
Okay?
Avoiding the glyph.
Tinsley walks up to the statue on the south, avoiding the glyph and the skeletons. And what are you seeking to do there, Tinsley?
I just want to inspect it to see if there's any, like, indication that this is more than just a statue.
Okay, you may use your stone cunning once more. Because you are seeking to inspect a stone, I will allow you to roll with advantage on your perception.
Again.
12. That's enough to note that this doesn't look like someone who was petrified, for example. This looks like a carved stone, probably some sort of marble that was stylized to be made look like sad individuals with their eyes gouged out. There is even stylized kind of drops of blood streaming forth. They seem to be standing there almost at attention, with their hands folded, and their faces looking skyward with
all of them
the same.
What's their garb? Are they dressed in robes? Are they armored?
They look to be in some sort of robes.
Okay. I would like to, because now I'm in the devout path, and I know things mythologically and historically. Would there be some sort of sect of believer that this could belong to?
Roll a religion check.
Oh, I suck at that.
You may use your wisdom.
Okay.
I suck at that still.
No, +4. Can I guide myself?
Yeah, you can for this one. So you're intentionally trying to think and remember on this.
Think. I'm standing in behind you, just looking at it. Well, that's not terrible.
How tall are they, the statues?
They're up about. They're on a 5-foot pedestal, and then another 10 feet beyond that.
Wow.
17?
So 17. This does not look like any sort of devout or Melinda formal attire or any sort of ritualistic attire that you're aware of. This looks like, well, there are no designs or symbols, iconography there. They definitely look like some sort of robes of some sort of
I
cult?
was more thinking about the symbolism of the gouged out eyes, but looking skyward.
Yeah.
So nothing.
Yeah, definitely some sort of occultic thing. With the 17, could this be something associated with a downcast?
That, which I would hypothesize. I don't know if this is one of the sovereigns. This doesn't seem right.
Interesting that it would be in the basement of the devout. Well, so far down.
Well, historically speaking, holy sites are holy sites. It's just a matter of who's winning at that time.
This is true.
And so you, to investigate those statues, Lucky, what are you doing at this moment?
I have a question.
Lucky
Does
doing?
my blind sight also act as like
Robbing the
night
statue.
vision as well, or is it just?
It's not night vision in the sense where you can see with your own eyes. It's more like an intuitive sense of something there that you can't actually see. So if there's an invisible creature or item, you just have a sense of its presence. So think of like a, echolocation with a bat, for example. It kind of works like that, where you can't see it, but you see it. You feel and sense its presence.
Okay. And wait, where are the skeletons?
The skeletons are at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, okay.
You step up, I presume, and check those out.
Yes.
All right, I need you to roll perception on the skellies.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, she finds 500 gold.
23.
Yeah,
You find
F all that noise. Here's a pouch of gold.
Find a pouch of gold with 500 gold.
Places all the gold you spent on that other stuff.
You see that these 3 skeletons are arrayed in such a way as if they were fighting with one another. One skeleton is in rusted and worthless armor with an old maul by its side. By the look of it, probably a dwarf or a halfling, or most likely a dwarf. 2 on either side of it. One is missing a head. The other is missing an arm, with signs of breaks in the bones of each of them. You may roll a investigation. With advantage, because you rolled high enough on your perception.
Could I guide her?
You were
Not at
working
this-
on your own
okay,
thing.
So this
Yep.
is concurrent.
Yep.
Got it.
9.
9. You surmise that the broken bones are due to the blows of the hammer, which is there, and that oddly, or rather not, the skeletons that are broken don't seem like they had any clothes on. Whereas the skeleton of the dwarf has tatters of what look to be old trousers on its legs. And the others are just bone. With a 9, that's all you get. But you do find a potion that lies buried underneath the dwarven skeletal corpse as you kind of what looks to be a nearly entirely dilapidated, and not that it can rust, but a leather pouch of some sort which is just faded with time and been eaten away. You find the glint of a potion there. What do you do with it?
Fine. Oh,
This is a dangerous game.
I know. I don't.
Shake it.
Just drink it.
Spray it everywhere like a shampoo.
Pop the bottle.
Honestly, stick it in a bag. We'll look at it later.
I'll just throw it in.
So are you picking up the potion?
Oh.
I would have to go up to.
You would need to reach
Still
through
mage hand.
the rib cage and kind of the skeletal remains
You
of
have many
the
daggers on you.
dwarvish skeleton and reach into the kind of
I don't.
discombobulated satchel that's there and pull the potion out.
I don't. I want to do it, but I think the safest thing is to not to, because I don't know
That's
what
fair.
will happen.
She points this out to you all,
Yeah.
but go ahead and role play why you're not.
Okay. Guys, it seems like they might like come alive.
So, two things are weird. This thing was in its chest cavity after the fact,
Yes.
and that
Very weird.
shield was conspicuously over a glyph.
Very weird.
Yes.
Like almost, I don't know, they were placed there.
Yeah. Maybe by this skeletal dwarf.
Or somebody else that's still here.
One way or the
Exactly.
other, weirder,
Suspicious.
And it's weird too.
weirdest.
All right, you leave the potion where it lies.
Unless it's a potion of level 20.
Oh man.
Does it have anything written on it?
It's this potion of level 20.
Could I investigate it one more time?
You already did that. You can point it out to Winnie, who can come over and investigate it.
I'll do that.
Sure. You see it. Go ahead and roll your investigation.
20, unnatural.
Very good. You look, and there is still a bit of a fizzy bubble to the brew. It looks like it is a grayish charcoal liquid with golden bubbles that seem to emerge, almost giving off a faint sense of light that then dissipate. Now roll Arcana with advantage because you rolled high enough on your investigation.
All right. Uh, 19.
19.
Good job.
You're not quite certain, but you're 95% sure this looks like a potion of dark vision, colloquially called cat eyes by those who typically buy the
In the
ability-
dwarf, though?
in the decomposed satchel that was, you imagine
Yeah.
when the dwarf fell, kind of fell on top of its satchel, so it's like where it would be on its side,
Yeah.
but he kind of fell over it,
And the other two looked like what, you said? The other skeletons?
like busted up skeletons
Okay.
that kind of are falling on either side.
So not like a halfling, so more normal sized.
Correct.
Okay. Well,
I like that you did that in quotes, by the way.
yeah.
I feel very included.
Yeah, what's normal, you know? Anywho, you can see in the dark, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Pretty far.
if he was a dwarf,
He should
this
be
wasn't
able to see in the
this
dark.
wasn't for him.
No.
Okay.
I
Question.
sense smuggling.
Could I take my short sword and loop it around the rib cage and drag it towards me so I don't have to stick my hand
The satchel?
into it? Yeah, well, to get the
Yeah, you could try to
potion.
fish it out. Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
Oh,
Oh.
is 12.
12. You're able to kind of hook the
My initiative
satchel
dice ready?
and pull it out, but not. So you're basically playing operation, right? And you're trying to get this thing and pull it up without hitting the sides.
Like pick up sticks.
Sure, like pickup sticks, very carefully and with a steady hand. You go in and you get in just fine. As you hook the satchel and begin pulling it out, you hit the rib cage.
Uh-oh.
Bruh.
I need you to roll a d20.
No.
Probably nothing.
Well, says the. Oh, What do you roll?
Just roll.
Oh, okay, no, he rolled a 4. We're good.
Don't. Barely. We don't know what his modifier is.
9.
You hit the ribs, and they crumble immediately under the movement and touch as you pull the satchel up, and then hold your breath and look. And everyone kind of stills and looks.
I back away immediately. I'm backing away. I'm skedoodling out of
You
here.
you skedoodle away.
Fantastic.
That's the first time I've seen you afraid.
The skeletons don't rest from their repose.
They don't move. Oh, okay. Good.
All right.
Okay.
You're gonna get us killed with your desire for more. You know that, right?
You have
When's enough?
You have a potion of dark vision.
Okay. Should I drink it?
Not yet.
Not
You don't need it right
How-
now.
When the 1 hour time limit
Would we
goes
know how long?
You're about a half an hour in at this point.
Would we know how long that potion would last?
They typically last an hour.
Okay. It'll.
It's essentially like casting the dark vision
Yeah.
spell
It'll
at
last
level
an hour.
1
So
or
wait.
whatever
up?
level it is.
like
Level 2.
when you're
30 more minutes. I can feel it.
You would know, having cast it, you know exactly how much time is left. It's part of the casting of the spell. You don't need to guesstimate. You have an innate sense of the time left for
31 minutes, 22 seconds, and 17,
Oh, I'm
16,
sorry,
15 milliseconds.
the dark vision spell. That's exactly right. Milliseconds, down to millisecond. Does last 8 hours. It is a level 2 spell.
Still wait for what I said.
Okay.
All right, very good. You've secured the dark vision. You see the sigil rune in the middle of the floor, and you now have the skeletons observed and reconnoitered. What are you? Are you proceeding forward?
Yes. I would like to encourage everyone to move beyond the sigil. Let's get as far away from it as we can.
I'm gonna
And
hop
I
over
agree
it for
with you.
fun.
I really hate that thing.
it makes me very nervous that we're standing around it. I think we should
Yeah.
keep moving
Yeah,
just
let's
a
go.
little
Let's
bit.
go as far away.
What is this? What is this
This
here?
whole space is
What is
really
that
giving
there?
me the creeps.
What is
Yeah.
what?
The thing we're walking up on.
That is another statue.
Another
Yeah, it's a
statue.
statue.
Okay.
The one that looks like the woman. Let me. As you get closer, you are now able to see the rest of this room.
Yes.
I like this unraveling of the room virtually.
I hate it.
MS Paint. Jar.
Better than the paper, which seemed just.
I hated that too. Just show me the whole thing so I can meta.
All
That's
right.
Jake talking. I don't want surprise. I want a plan.
You now see the full room. Can I go to this one yet? Yeah. As you look at this,
True.
you get a close-up view of the statue.
Does it look the same or different?
Yeah.
Its features seem obscured by the age of this place, but its posture is regal
Yeah.
and commanding. You see in the floor patterns of concentric rings of stone, and the air here feels charged with energy. There are double doors beyond, which are shut with, at least upon a cursory view, no discernible keyhole. Here are the double doors.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The statue's hands are positioned oddly in front of her. One open and one clenched.
How close together are her hands?
About a foot apart. This statue is not as tall as the ones leading in. This is maybe a 5-foot statue, more life-size. And the statue also has greater detail in its full body. It looks like it's meant to depict some sort of creature with wings, except the wings are broken off.
after the fact or made that way?
That's a good question. Roll investigation.
That is a good question.
I'm inciting or thinging myself. Nope. Nope, not saying that. I'm guidancing myself. Take it back.
You are guided. You are guided, sir.
Guidance real hard.
I liked the other option.
What'd you say? Investigation?
Investigation.
12.
Go thing myself.
12.
Does anyone want to help me look
got
at this? I'm trying to peel back my knowledge of Fallens.
Would it be
What did you call
helpful
them?
if I cast some lights?
I can see everything, but maybe for others, yeah.
You can cast your dancing lights,
Okay.
Would it help if I
and you
investigate?
can also
Yes.
assist with investigation if
Yes,
you care to.
I will do that as well.
You're good at that.
Are you good at that?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
let her do that.
She's insane.
Okay.
All right, you cast it like, and I'm talking through like certain things, like focus here.
What color are your dancing lights this time?
The room is blue, right?
It is.
I'll do like a light blue to sort of match the hue of the
I
space.
like it.
All right, light blue.
Ambiance.
All right, you do the.
My mom is also a devout, so I may be able to help you in just some.
All right, I can't quite tell, but quick question, point of note.
Mm-hmm.
Were all the statues coming in facing each other, lining the wall with their hands the same way?
Yes.
Did they all look like they were duplicates, or did they look like they were different tall beings in the same?
They all looked like
Okay,
duplicates.
duplicates looking skyward, facing each other as a way into this keyhole corridor.
With
And
this lady.
this one is
Keyhole-less corridor.
looks different, outward, smaller, more detail in garb, wings. Can't tell the face.
In front of a double
Correct.
door.
What did you roll in your investigation? 12. You can roll your investigation
Yeah.
to assist him.
15.
15. They look intentionally made as if they were broken or cut or sundered in some way. With a 15, as you circle around the back of the statue looking at the wings, you find an inscription.
Ooh.
What languages do you speak?
Oh,
Um,
maybe I should help you on that.
Give it time. You're probably right.
none. It literally says none.
You
So
speak
what?
no
So you speak-
languages?
You
How have you been communicating?
She speaks common.
Yes, we get it.
Just
Chunk.
the fox yell, you know.
Hey, you guys! what does the fox say?
None. It says none.
All right.
But I do have comprehend
You have
languages.
comprehend
that I can
languages,
cast.
which you can cast ritualistically. As you're doing that, Lucky kind of peers her head around, and Lucky,
Awesome.
you can read it just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a...
This clearly,
Uh-huh.
everyone knows this is celestial.
Oh, I can read that.
Pretty sure I did
I
have
do speak
languages
that.
there at some
I
point.
speak that too.
Celestial?
Do you speak celestial?
I do.
You can read it too, then, Skadu.
Yeah.
You all poke your, and it simply reads this: life gives life, and opens the way.
Write that down. Write that down.
Death begets death and darkens the day,
Life, I already forgot it.
Life begets life and something about something.
and opens the way.
Yes. Life.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Life
All right.
gives life and opens the way.
Death begets
Death
death.
begets death
And
and
darkens
darkens the day.
Okay. Those doors are going to open with something with life related.
We have to leave somebody here.
Sunny.
Sunny.
All right, Sonny. Interesting.
Oi, Melinda.
Can I do a religion check on if she pointed out specifically that the wings are broken off?
Mm-hmm.
Can I do a religion check again on what that would potentially mean?
Sure. You were able to discern that yourself
Oh.
with the 12.
Okay.
She found the inscription with
Right.
the 15.
Yeah, yeah.
So roll your religion with wisdom. You can guide yourself.
Think. Frick on a stick! Tank! I don't know. There's something to this, especially if that's
in the mud.
yeah.
Frick on a stick.
It's not what I wanted to say, but this is a child show for children.
But I didn't say frick on a stick.
I don't know. There's something to that. Oh well. Moving on. It can't be that important if it didn't come to me immediately.
All right. You have this inscription. You have the statue standing in front of you with the arms out. And nothing else is in this room. Does anyone wish to inspect the door more closely?
I want to look at her hands a little bit more and see if the one that's closed looks like it's like supposed to be gripping something.
Go ahead and roll perception or investigation, your choice.
I tell you what, trying to remember things is hard. Just saying. I suck at it. You did better.
15.
The hand does look like it is not making a fist as if punching, but cupped in such a way where it is holding something.
All right. Life begets life and opens the way. I guarantee those doors are locked. My assumption is we have to figure out how to open up that closed door. Just guessing. Our closed hand, which is holding a key to open the door. Again, just guessing. How does life beget life down here when there's so much death? And it's macabre.
You're talking a lot. I'm not understanding what you're saying.
I'm sorry. My brain's firing right now.
Yeah. What I can tell you is it looks like she was holding what I would imagine probably to be some sort of weapon.
Point of order, I'll make it clear. It looks like her hand is probably still holding something. It's cupped in such a way as the fingers are closed around something. It's not like open, like it's literally cupped around something.
With the way her other hand was positioned.
Yeah.
Oh, time
I
out.
thought
So
that
this
she
one
would
is-
have like a sword or something laying.
Go within it. That's what I'm going with. All right.
Does anyone want
Explain
to
yourself.
stick
We
their
should put
finger in
something-
there
we
and
should
see
put
if you
something
can
in the
feel
open hand.
something?
Yes.
She wants something.
Yes, but life begets life and opens the way. What the hell does that mean?
A lot of dead things down here.
Shiza.
Blood.
I was just thinking.
Well,
not that morbid.
Perfect, Lucky.
There is power in blood.
Oh, so she's still holding something.
So, can you take a look at the door, see if there's any inscriptions with all of the languages you know?
Yeah, I'll take a look and see what I can find. I'd actually like to look around the whole room, like the doors and the walls, and just like do like a walk around.
So perception or investigation, your choice.
Investigation. 23.
23. You note that there is a seam up the center
Okay.
that disappears in a overhang, what you presume is the stop of the door, so to speak, the doorway for the doorway. And you look and you see that there are openings in the sides of the door frames that you surmise these doors would recede into, splitting down the middle. You also note, with this close inspection,
Pocket doors.
that there is a very small hole or depression that has cobwebs kind of covering it. So on a quick glance, it would not be visible, but on a close inspection,
Okay.
there seems to be a depression in this doorway. You look within, it doesn't look like it's a key in the sense of like a tumbler with a locking mechanism. It's more of a depression that something would be placed within.
Okay. And I'll reiterate that to everybody.
we have to see what's in her hand. Can we grab it?
There is nothing visible. All you see is a cupped hand.
I think we need to probably put something in her other hand
I
for us
agree.
to be able to get whatever's out of her cupped hand.
Like blood.
All right.
Well, we could try it.
What if it's
Why
an
don't
eye?
we try like a strand of our hair?
Well, I think that we have some old dragon parts. Maybe we don't have to cut ourselves.
Well, but we're not gonna get more of those, and we can just
Yeah.
make more blood.
But the dragon is dead, right?
That's true.
So death begets death and darkens. So I
Indeed.
think it has to be living blood.
What does beget mean? Let me ask that first.
It flows from. It births. So life births life. Death births death.
What if Squibby crawls into her hand? Or is
Well,
that... I don't want to risk Squibby like that.
She's cupping whatever was in the other hand.
Hey, you want to know what I think is going to happen?
She's gonna take it.
It's going to close.
Yeah,
and this
I was
one's
thinking
gonna
that
open.
too. I was thinking that too.
I think the choice is clear. Give me a dagger. Not that one. Okay, thanks.
She first hands you the new jade dagger that she got, and you don't like the poisonous aura you get from it. Instead, you take the rime dagger, the cold one. You cut your hand. You hold it out over the
The open
extended
hand.
palm. Drip, drip, drip. It rests in the hand. The palm begins to glow.
Yes. Blood.
Light,
Again?
white. The blood seems to circle the hand,
Blood of
Oh.
my blood.
and then the hand closes
We're crushed.
impossibly quick
we jump.
for a stone hand.
Well, yeah, most of the
I
time they
have
don't
my
move.
hand underneath the other one.
As it does, there is a flash of light at the wings as ethereal, feathered wings extend forth.
Okay.
And the hand opens and drops a stone that is carved in a very particular way.
Write this down. Write this down.
The same as the depression.
On the one side is a face. Half of the face is upturned in a smile with what looks to be a halo above its head. The other half of the face is downturned in a painful show of mourning,
Very theatrical.
with an eye that is missing and a horn emerging therefrom. On the flip side is what looks to be a grouping of squares that are piled. Think of Minecraft, right? Square, 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 like
Like blocks?
blocky kind of cubes that are, one is pointed out the farthest, then another one is a little lower, and then another one is a little lower. It matches the depression
Okay.
Okay.
that you saw in the doors.
I think I found the key.
Fantastic. How's your hand?
I'll be fine.
Well, do we open the door?
I don't see us
This
going
thing
back.
is very creepy.
Does it, is it heavy unnaturally or anything? Does it give off an aura?
I
You
don't
have your
feel
detect
good.
magic up. You don't see anything
that's
coming off of it.
Okay.
I just don't like what's on it. It has like a really creepy face where one half of it is smiling and it's kind of an angel face with a halo. And then the other half is almost like a mournful, devilish person with a horn frowning. The eyes are gouged out like how the statues were. There's something messed up about this place.
What is everyone's passive investigation?
10.
10.
11.
13.
Passive investigation.
Say it.
18.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
That's great.
Winnie, you get the distinct sense of a angelkin and a hazeborn
Okay.
being described.
Now, can you humor me and just see if what happens if Lucky happens to be holding the coin?
Lucky, roll a d20.
Oops.
Wait,
sorry.
actually?
Cocked.
Roll a d20.
Really?
Yeah, just do it. You're gonna roll great.
Actually, no, wait. I want this dice. 14.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Well, thanks for trying anyway.
Feels like a coin.
It begets life begets life.
Time to go.
Yeah.
What?
We're either going back through Creepy Hollow back there, or we
Can I
move
see
forward.
that?
Do you actually just toss it to him?
Roll d20.
That would be awesome.
Come on.
Crit.
Nothing happens.
The stone glows gently in your hand,
Okay, yeah.
Interesting.
and with it, as long as you hold that, you are able to sense the spirit realm within 30 feet of you. And as you hold that, because you rolled a crit, you sense two energies in the ceiling above you. And you look up and you see a seam as if a door was there, ready to be released. And with a crit, just because you get the sense that if you had done this puzzle wrong, that would have been released upon you to bring death to those who failed to bring life.
Guys, I think that we did a good job here. Look above us. For whatever reason, I feel as though I'm connected to something else. I can sense spirits. And I think if we were to do the puzzle incorrectly, death would have begat death.
What's
upon our-
above us?
seems to be some sort of door to be unleashed upon those who are ignorant of how to finish the
You
puzzle.
guys see a
Oh
door?
my.
Additionally, you sense the presence of spiritual energy beyond the double doors. I will allow you to roll perception to see how specifically you can triangulate that spiritual presence.
12.
There are presence remains. There's one that seems to be slowly moving. The other one that you sense seems still.
Is this still the one that I got a blip of? Or do I think it was this thing?
None of these, or you don't think any of these were the blip.
Okay.
Okay.
We definitely have some company on the other side of the door. Is at least what it feels like.
Right.
But not very fast moving. There's a lot of... One's completely still and the other is slowly moving around the room, I would guess.
Interesting.
What do you want to do? Well, here's
How
some-
does the energy feel to you?
Can I discern the intent?
Roll But energy, as in like just the aura of the spirit,
Yeah.
like its intentions. Roll a disadvantaged insight check.
Oh well. Sure. 6.
6. Impossible to tell.
Yeah. I can't tell, but we have a key. We did the puzzle right, and I think that we've gone this far.
Right.
Alright.
Point of order. At any point in time, we can stop.
That's true.
But I do think now is the time to move forward.
I agree. I do think I should probably go in front because if something does come at us right away, I can take the hits.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have to be up front to open the door, so.
All right. I will, I'll be right behind.
I'll be next to him.
Alright. It's a squad of us.
All right. Scatto, you approach the door, and you gingerly place the key within. As you do, the same light glow that you saw within the statue reverberates outwards through the door, and on the floor with those concentric circles, the same light goes forward. As you feel a rumble through the whole room as the doors recede into the wall around them. As they do, they immediately begin to give way to what you see
A rumbly in my tumpy.
in front of you.
Sorry, that was me. Need a little smackerel.
As the light pours forth from the dancing lights, a hallway emerges that you're able, with your dark vision, to see all the way to the end of.
All the way down.
Can I use stone cutting again?
We can see it right now. I wouldn't use it yet. You have limited usage, right?
You've used it twice for the day.
Does it... Question. The first 2 times that I used it, I think were within the 10-minute window. So does that count as using it once? Or does that count as using it twice?
That counts as using it once.
Okay.
I didn't know.
think I
I didn't
still
know it
have
lasted 10 minutes.
it
So
lasts 10
yes,
minutes.
that you're good with that.
Okay.
So you've used it
Very
once.
far.
All right. As you peer down the hallway,
The
You
reason why I'm asking to use it is because if there are things that we can't see, you know,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
that's good. I would say 10 minutes has elapsed from the time when you
Yeah.
first activated it, so it would now be a second use. But as the doors to the sealed room slowly open, you see a long hallway with alcoves opening along the north and south of the pass. Immediately to the north and south, you see 2 burial slabs.
Oh.
Probably full of
One closed to the north with a body mummified or otherwise embalmed on top of the sarcophagus.
sarcophagus girl.
Sarcophagare with a not ger.
Yeah.
Sarcophagum.
I don't know how to spell this.
And one to the south opened,
Sarcophagy.
disturbed, and what you think are debris, stone, collapsed around it. You'd need to specifically peer down that way to get closer. Beyond that, in the darkness, You see what looks to be some small, not full cave-ins, but just failing of the stonework in piles along the walls in different places. And you see a pedestal, circular, at the far end, which you would need to get closer to inspect. About that place, you also see walking briefly, faintly, as it moves.
Oh.
I'm sorry. No, you see it here. Within 30 feet, because
I have 60 feet.
you have the stone gives you a sense of spirits within 30 feet. A creature which seems to just kind of disappear into a cove in the south. You all saw it. It looked to be a humanoid skeleton with some sort of armor and some sort of weapon in its hand as it just lumbered and disappeared into the darkness of the cove in the south.
Did everybody see that?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Though the rumbling would have been impossible to miss, the creature does not seem to have been alerted to the physical presence of the living.
Tinsley, would you be able to see if there's more things moving around? I can't feel anything else with the stone.
That is as far as you get with your 30-foot
And I
of
can't see anything within the invisibility.
nothing in the ethereal here.
It's around the corner.
I'll check it out.
Can I actually cast Detect Evil and Good?
You may.
I forgot I had that too. That's a good pull there.
This is a first level spell.
Yes.
As you cast Detect Evil and Good, there is a flash of bluish light that goes forth from Winnie. And it kind of starts in her hands as she traces a sigil, and when she completes the somatic and verbal component, the light flashes, it travels down her fingers, down her arms, into her feet, and through the floor and walls, and kind of goes up everywhere, almost like a sonar. Ping, as it goes. And the first thing, the most proximate thing, is the sense of evil and good, celestial and fiend, from the statue behind you.
Oh, okay.
The next thing you get the sense of, and please remind me exactly what in addition to celestials and fiends it gives you the sense of?
Aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead.
You get the sense of what's the range?
30 feet. Let me just confirm. Yeah, 30 feet.
Get the sense of 4 undead, 3 undead, 3 or 4 undead. It's hard to tell. There's one that's moving on the periphery of your range, in the immediate 30-foot, but there's only one that's moving.
Okay.
Are undead always evil?
To your knowledge, yes. But you can roll religion or history, your choice.
It's the same. 8.
8. These creatures are
Womp womp.
connected to the haze, children of darkness and death. And while there may be a story of one that has some sort of sentience that tried to bargain or make a deal that could somehow be considered good, generally these creatures are destroyed on sight by the Melinda and the hammers and any who would come across them.
Okay. Not ideal.
Sunny, of course, is raring to go in and smite these creatures, but she is calmly holding herself at bay, awaiting the direction of her party.
I think that we should have somebody inspect very carefully the tombs while I move a little bit forward myself and see if I can see anything else spiritually.
Winnie, I think you're very good at inspecting, correct?
I can do that.
So I need specifics.
So I'll go
Is there-
forward.
Yeah, what is this here? Is it a step down, a step up?
It's a straight step. There's
fall to
no
my
downward
death.
motion. Nope. It is the floor continues. Winnie, you do immediately sense an undead lying on the sarcophagus to the north. It just simply seems to not have been disturbed or activated or made aware of your presence.
Okay. Can I walk up to its, I guess, equal to it, its level? I don't know. If I'm saying
Are
it
you
right.
seeking to go stealthily?
Yes.
Please roll a stealth check for me.
Please.
10.
10. You step up and you lean in towards the sarcophagus to investigate it.
Yes.
Please roll an investigation check for me.
Oh, 27, I think.
27. You lean down and immediately you see what looks to be, well, this is definitely a larger creature, a larger anisum. Oh, telltale sign, those large underbite, the kind of the jaw and the fang-like teeth that protrude, definitely an orc or a half-orc. There's a sword that it has in its hand, and I don't see any markings or engravings around here. You kind of bend over to look at the base, and as you do so, the hand reaches out and grabs yours.
Scheisse.
I need you all to roll initiative.
You have advantage.
Oh, I already knew what I'm gonna do.
I already know what I'm gonna roll.
Roll advantage.
Perfect. Then you should be at the top.
All right, I'm gonna roll for Sunny.
Ooh.
I like that.
I'm gonna roll for Lyra,
Oh, wow.
and I'm gonna roll for Tavi.
This isn't looking good for us, guys. He rolled high.
Yeah.
Those are the dice he's going to use to hit us, too.
Yeah.
Dude.
Sunny, Tavi, up there. That's good. Did anyone else roll above a 20? Okay. That's good for you guys. Did anyone who gave me 16 to 20?
Yikes.
Wow, guys.
Okay. 11 to 15.
15.
12.
Okay.
Oh, it's pretty easy.
Right after you. That's what I was
Okay.
gonna do. Oh yeah.
Lyra. There's my enemy.
What'd you roll?
9.
What'd you roll?
6.
Scatter, you rolled a 9?
Yeah. That's even worse.
What'd you roll?
That's
I rolled a 5.
That's my dice right
Nine.
I'm going last.
Tinsley?
I rolled a 6.
They call me the caboose for a reason.
All right.
Because I have 2 handprints on mine.
Oh, badass, yes.
As this happens, Sunny's not really paying attention. And so she kind of hears Winnie react and she kind of comes running in, and as with Tavi and Lyra, and they're essentially one round out of combat. As they all make their way they can't really get past you as the door is full, so they're kind of just waiting for you to move so that the next turn they can enter into the fray with whatever happens. So that's Sunny and Tavi, and now Winnie. This skeletal orc has you in its clutches. You are not grappled or anything like that mechanically, but you are grasped, and it is your turn to act.
Shocking grasp. Shockingly grasp it. You grasp me, I grasp you. Shockingly.
I'm going to cast Cantrip.
Yep. If it is a
Cantrip, will trip.
ranged cantrip, you will be at disadvantage because you were within 5 feet of it.
It is ranged. I thought maybe it wasn't.
You won't bite him.
I know.
You
I
can
don't.
seek to withdraw. You would potentially take an opportunity attack, and
Dog throwing up.
I don't know. I mean, dogs love bones.
I think I have to bite it.
Do it. I think when you rip his arm off, you walk around with his ulna the rest of the campaign.
Like
Yeah.
trotting.
Yeah.
Look what I have.
Okay. All right. Well,
Technically, this creature is prone, so you have advantage with the melee
How about
attack.
that?
oh, that's better. 21.
21 is a hit.
Thank goodness.
Yay.
Go ahead and give me your bite damage, please.
I gotta roll them off.
6 bite damage. Wow, okay. As the orcish skeleton grasps you, you reach down. You do, in fact, bite off its and it comes off in your mouth. The hand continues to try to claw at your throat as you hold it there and spit it out onto the ground. It is now Lucky's turn.
I go up to it, take my 2 daggers, and stick them in its skull.
Okay, you go up to it, and you go to with each of your attacks.
Rhyme and Jade.
Go ahead and roll advantage because it is prone.
First attack. Yep.
Oh, wait.
A lot.
18. Do I add the
Yeah, you do.
damage? Wait, where is it?
And you rolled 18 on the die. That's a hit.
18 plus.
Go ahead and give me your second attack.
With advantage. Ooh.
Actually, hold off on that because depending on how much damage you do with your sneak attack on this, it could potentially kill it, giving you your
Did you hit it with Jade first?
Poison.
Which one did you hit it with?
Yeah, which one's your primary attack?
Rhyme.
Rhyme. Okay.
Plus sneak attack.
So 9.
8 plus 9.
18.
So you hit it with rhyme
No,
first.
You have to break out the frost though. We don't know if this
Actually,
thing
So
so her
17
it's piercing, but it's magical piercing, and then the extra damage is frost damage, and then the other one is magical piercing, with a point of poison damage. So you hit it with rhyme, and you do how much damage with your sneak attack?
Do I add the frost now or after?
Yes, you add the frost now.
So 18.
18 damage with your sneak attack.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, as you do that, the skeleton's face, you just smash right through, and the frost goes forth into the skull, flash freezing it, and then as you pull it out, the entire skull just collapses in on itself, and the creature, the skeleton, which was wrestling up, trying to get up quickly and reaching for the sword, just goes limp, and the bones just fall apart, and what was being held together by whatever spiritual energy was there seems to have been released and dissipated and is no more.
Got it.
At that, you see wrestling in the shadows the other skeleton. You have used
Wait.
15 feet of movement as you look ahead.
Yeah, can I
I'm gonna-
hide as a
bonus action.
bonus action? Because I also have Veil of Dusk, right? So wouldn't that be an
You
advantage?
do. Go ahead. Well, let me do a couple things. As you now look around, it's this one. You see that there is what looks to be rough-hewn, collapsed tunnel that proceeds to the south. You also are now able to see into this alcove a little further.
Okay.
And into this alcove a little further. Okay. So that is what you now find with your position. Are you seeking to approach? You're seeking to hide. Roll your bonus action hide. You have advantage.
So 17.
Okay.
Well, no. Don't you have a modifier?
What would that be?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Plus 8.
Not 17. 25.
Okay, very good. You
Different
duck
story.
into, as the skeleton crumbles, the other skeleton, the haze-born skeleton that you can now see as there are horns coming back from its skull, turns towards you and pulls out its sword and looks in your direction, and its eyes focus on Erwin, who is there, having just ripped off the arm of its fellow undead guardian. You are hidden. Are you seeking to go and make your off? Oh, no, that was your bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you are hidden, and it's kind of like there. You see this. None of the rest of you see it, and
Yeah,
you don't.
no.
If you call it out, you will alert it to your presence.
Can I use like a hand signal?
You are hidden, so you can earpiece and try
No,
to.
But wouldn't I still have to talk though?
You can. I'll let you stage whisper it. So
Okay.
you're whispering this as you speak to your party. Go ahead when you tell them.
Okay, guys, there's another undead guy. He's around the corner up ahead, and I think he sees you, Winnie.
All right, and in your 6 seconds, that's what you're able to get off. As we now move to Lyra's turn, who is waiting, and it is Scaduli.
All right. I am going to move myself from the door to try to make a path. I think it's what, 15 feet across here?
About 15 feet. Yeah, 15 feet.
So if I move up through the doorway, I'll be able to. People will be able to move by me and Winnie.
Yes, difficultly because there are sarcophagi here. This stretch here is kind of blocked by the sarcophagus, but they could make a athletics check to try to get by you.
Understood. Can I stand on top of this sarcophagus?
You may. You stand on top of the sarcophagus. You do not see the skeleton she's speaking of from that spot.
No, I do not, but I was able to hear her.
You are able to hear her. You know that there's one presumably on the other side of the wall from where you are standing.
Yes, I would like to. I'll take my bonus action and I will cast. Prepare finger guns.
Finger guns is prepared.
And I would like to hold my action until
Okay.
I see somebody come within my vision here. If that makes sense.
Absolutely. You're holding the action for an enemy that comes into your vision.
Yes.
All right, very good. And with that,
Lo and behold.
Come here, boy.
I say.
Winnie!
as that skeleton meanders up, you have a shot, Scaduli.
All right. Let's do it. 12.
12 is a miss. As the force energy from your finger guns go forth, and it kind of emerges and almost startles you because you didn't know that it was a haze spawn skeleton. And there is just a sense of like, whoa, and you are startled enough for it not to find as the skeletal, as the energy just shatters some stone on the wall, and it takes its swing at Winnie. And that hits you.
It does.
It hits you. Do you have shield prepared for today?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, and I'm 12.
I'm just making sure.
Yes.
So it is a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
And you take 3 slashing damage from its rusty old sword.
Gross.
You also hear the rustling of some other creatures. Do, which you don't see. That's the one that you see. Okay. It is now Tinsley's turn.
I rage.
You are raging?
And I step forward to the skeleton that just attacked Winnie.
Did you rage?
Yeah, I just raged.
Yep. Rage initiated.
Thank you.
Yeah, where's the gas?
Play
huh?
your freaking character, man.
Sorry, everyone. I'm a disappointment. Yes, I step forward, and internally I'm just like, "Don't touch my friend!" And then I take my battle axe with both hands, so to try to topple this mofo, and then I swing from the top and try to slice straight down.
All right, make your attack.
Do it.
As you rush up 10 feet,
Nice.
seeing Winnie being struck, you bring it overhead, top down, striking it in the head with a 23, clearly hitting. How much damage do you do?
12.
Nice.
12. As you miss the head, but hit it in the shoulder blade, lopping off one of its arms, the arm not carrying the sword, shearing several of its ribs, and carving out a large portion of its femur as it wobbles, catches itself, and is just trying to take
Has to
one
make
more
a-
jab at
make a
Winnie
saving throw?
as it goes. But I need to make a saving throw. Is that what topple? The topple?
Yes. Con saving throw.
That is a 17 on the dice.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'll make sure that their con is so it's 19 total.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he catches himself and does not fall under the force of your blow, but does not look like there's much left holding him together, as there is additional rustling going on
Can I do a bonus action?
elsewhere.
Or did you already
It's
do
your
that?
rage. Is your
My
bonus.
rage.
Oh.
Okay, it is now back to the top of the order as Sunny looks in and...
But what about me?
Did I skip someone?
I'm all the way down.
Oh, yeah.
Laser.
Eliezer. Laser, you are up.
Laser face.
I am going to cast Sacred Flame on the one that just got half his body lopped in
You
half.
may.
Dex save by you. 14.
That is a 14. He succeeds.
I suck.
As
Don't worry,
the
me too.
spiritual energy emerges and flashes down,
there's a lot
you
of
see
them.
Tinsley rush up and attack, and in an effort to make sure she doesn't get hit, you adjust but overcorrect just enough, and it is not able to meet the creature as it is now Sunny's turn. Sunny holds... She doesn't have any ranged attacks, does she? She has a javelin. She holds her javelin because she doesn't want to hit Tinsley, who's right in front of it. So she holds an action for a clear shot. And Tavi similarly holds his chakram because he doesn't want to hit anybody for a clear shot. And it is now Winnie's turn.
Bite again. Take another femur. Or go for the radius this time.
Humorous.
You know?
If you only gone, the radius is still there.
Yeah. You just start collecting.
Yeah, I'll do that.
We'll
All
make
right,
our
make
own.
your bite attack. This time it's a straight roll, no advantage.
Man.
That first bite roll.
6.
6. Snaps at you, dodges out of the way, and you are unable to meet it as Lucky now emerges from the shadow. Your friend is there being accosted by a skeleton.
I'm going at it with my rhyme dagger.
Go ahead and make your attack.
Is it still advantage?
It is
or-
advantage because of your sneakiness.
Underestimate my sneakiness.
Very, very sneaky. Which one do you attack
20.
with first?
1
She said rhyme.
rhyme.
21 is a hit, and is it that?
It's 19.
And it crumbles under the icy blow
What?
as the
Plus 13.
the rhyme
added that.
effect goes forth,
attacking.
And
and
that would be
Weren't you attacking?
you stab it
that was to hit though.
right into the chest.
Yeah, right there, plus 6.
Okay. Sorry.
Just making sure you're looking at the right part of the thing.
Yeah.
You were trying to hit it, right? You weren't trying to stealth. Correct?
Was it?
Yeah, this was attack. You made your attack
So
roll.
then,
Okay,
yeah,
so
you were
then
plus
it's-
6 with rhyme, 19.
Yeah, then it's 19. So I was looking at.
It's still a hit.
Yeah,
Anything.
I'm just
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
sure you were looking at the right
Yeah,
spot.
make sure
Yeah.
your the math is mathing. That's all good. It crumbles under the icy dagger's bite as the ice goes forth, brittling the bones and finishing off what Tinsley started. As it collapses, you scan ahead, and there is a dwarf skeleton that you can see with your dark vision. And you hear another one about to come around the bend. You've used basically 5 feet of movement. You can approach any of the others if you care to make another attack. To draw their gaze towards you, or to seek to do any other things.
We have to find space.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could move forward, but
You can move forward.
is Lyra coming through the door?
They are all
There's
holding
enough
their holding their action at range. They cannot.
Oh.
You are all
So they-
you're all
they can't.
bunched ahead of them.
I guess I could hide again.
Good choice. Good
Okay,
choice.
you just take the hide action
Yeah.
Back into the alcove.
back into the alcove.
Yep.
All right, roll a stealth.
Advantage though.
It is advantaged stealth.
Okay, that was 21.
Nice.
Okay. You think you're hidden as you've taken out one of the skeletons. Lyra continues to hold, and it is Scadulee's turn.
Come on, Skadee.
Well, sugar.
You don't see any creatures.
Do I sense any creatures with the stone?
You sense 2 within 30 feet.
All right. So they already know we're here. So I'm going to tell the people that are next to me. Well, I'll just use the whisper link. I say, hey, right, I would say maybe 15 feet away, 20 feet away, there are 2 kind of positioned in alcoves. So if we try to run down a hallway, it probably wouldn't be good. So maybe we should try to draw them down more. But my first and foremost...
That's your 6 seconds.
Ah, yes, okay. I'm also going to prepare Shillelagh.
Shillelagh is prepared. Please roll a nature check.
Come on.
10.
That succeeds.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Stress.
So Shillelagh is activated on your staff, your dragon-toothed staff now, and your hands are also activated.
Clones.
All right, Winnie, attack against you.
All right.
This is a 2 plus is 5 to hit. As you kind of see this one coming,
Yeah.
this looks like a typical humanoid with a spear. It goes to jab at you with the spear. You easily dodge out of the way as a dwarf skeleton emerges, Tinsley, and with an axe at the same height as you, right into your shoulder blade, kind of top of your arm, as you take 3 damage, halved down to 1.
From your temp or your increased.
Yeah.
Yep. And this little
Really gonna
dwarf is there in front of you, kind of at the same height as
29.
you there.
Yeah, 29.
And at that,
Damn. So.
these creatures, you sense them now as they come into presence. They're closer. They're not. It seems like there is somewhat of an intelligence to them. They're not just meandering forward, like to be slaughtered. They're actually using the coves here to provide some sort of cover.
Yeah.
So it is. They don't seem to be mindless, even though they are
They're
undead.
controlling the space.
All right. It is now Tinsley's turn.
I was like, that wasn't very nice.
Please.
Are you glowing while
Yeah.
you're raging? Okay.
Like always, I'm glowing. Okay, I'm going to try to
They're pretty close together.
cleave this.
You can cleave both of them. They are within 5 feet of each
Nice.
other.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Come on.
You know what? I'm gonna use this dice.
Mm-hmm.
Make your first attack.
Yikes.
Why are you using that dice?
As you swing
Because
this
I was rolling
dwarf,
poorly with the other one.
you saw the axe, and now you see the shield that it brings up and parries your axe away, unable to make the attack.
Oh, this is a good one.
Are you moving or are you staying still?
I'm gonna try to like spin around to dodge it, but I'm gonna try to still be within the range to get the other one.
Well, you are within 5 feet of the other one. It's just catty corner to you. But I think in order to use
You have to hit the first.
cleave,
yeah.
you have to hit the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kaput.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Stand put.
So at this point, it's a bonus action or movement.
Stamen.
You're tanking. You're standing your ground there.
Yeah, I'm
All
gonna
right.
stand my ground.
Very good. As the other enemies, I've already moved them into position, and it is
Eliezer.
Eliezer's turn.
All right. I am going to use my magic initiate entangle.
Okay.
I'm going to capture the two frontliners, and it's
What-
20 feet back.
Okay. First, I need you to roll
Okay.
Oh no, you have that.
I have it.
Yeah, yours. That one you already have that.
Yep.
So go ahead and roll your entangle with.
Nothing new. Roll.
I know, but
Oh.
it's hold the phone. Okay, it's 20 feet.
Yeah, it's. I can cast it up to 90 feet, and it's a 20-foot cube. So I want to capture the two that are there back towards where. Down the hall, not encapsulating our people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 20-foot cube. So right around there.
Yep.
All right. You are able to place this in this space. Anyone who enters into it has to make the save,
Other than me, yeah.
other than you. So your friends have never seen you cast this, so you may want to give them some instruction.
Going to. That's why cast it quickly. They would see unnatural verdant growth come from the ground and start like almost like hands grasping at anything that it can get, trying to get wastes, and it's tall. And I'd go, "That's me! Don't walk into it."
Right. And so basically at the outstretch of where they are, and actually it's impossible to get them in it and not lucky.
She is strong.
That's okay. Wait up. Actually, let me quick read how you can make
Strength saving throw. Strength.
All right. This is going to sound terrible, but this is a risk I'm willing to take
Okay.
because I think we're going to knock out the two before you come back around, and then you can get out. I'm metaing, but sorry. First time zoning it in.
All right, so they need to make athletics checks.
Strength savings. Yeah.
Ooh, I suck at it.
I know.
It's your spell save DC.
Against my spell save.
All right. So these guys,
I would assume they're not strong. You don't have to worry yet.
that's a 16
Damn
But
it.
on dwarf
What'd you get?
a crit.
Nice.
and a 12 on humanoid.
Fail.
Okay, so he is grappled. Or restrained.
Restrained.
Okay, and Lucky, what did you roll?
Oh, a crit. Boom. My
out.
athletics are 0+. That's okay.
All right.
She's out.
You
I'm out.
are not affected, but this one here is restrained.
And any of the other creatures that may
And anything
move
that
into
moves
it.
within, they also need to make the save.
I would move up 5 feet as well.
You move up 5 feet. Very good. All right. That is your turn. Sunny holds, Tavi holds. Winnie,
Yes.
you are right next to 2 of the skeletons. Right at the edge of the grasping vines that are seeking to wrap themselves around the feet of the skeletons.
And Tinsley's right next to me, right?
Tinsley is right next to you. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to try and bite the one directly. The one closest to me.
Okay, you're
Again.
biting the humanoid that attacked you with the spear. Go ahead and make your attack.
He's not restrained?
He is.
This one is restrained, so you have advantage because it's restrained. Good call.
Oh, okay. That was a crit fail. So, 14.
14,
No, 15. Sorry.
15,
11 plus 4.
15 hits
Like
instead of
first thing you
meets.
said.
Oh, good.
So you would have met, so you do 6
job,
damage.
Winnie.
And its attack rolls will have disadvantage as well.
It's 6 damage.
6 damage as you bite the extended arms once more, and it kind of rips its out of the hand out of the jaws, but the arm bones are mangled and kind of hanging there awkwardly as it rears back, trying to wriggle itself out of the grasp of the vines. It's kind of being knocked and almost falling back. As it is now Lucky's turn. Lucky, if you remain within this 20 feet, you will need to make the save a second time. So I presume you are stepping out. You are still within 5 feet of the skeleton that is attacking Winnie, so you may make your attack. You do not have advantage, but you do get your sneak attack because an ally is within 5 feet.
She would have advantage,
Actually,
though.
that one is
Yeah.
restrained, so you still have advantage.
Wait, which one?
The one right on
Winnie.
Winnie. The one with the spear.
Right here.
Okay, I'll
go
go
for
to
Connect
Rhyme
four.
Dagger.
All right, make your attack with your rhyme dagger.
First.
Yeah.
Nice.
You have advantage.
Roll again.
Oh.
See if you crit.
Nope. 24.
Nice.
Okay, very good. 23 with the is 24 with is plus 7 with the
She said
jade
rhyme
and plus
first.
6 with rhyme.
Yeah,
So
Rhyme
23.
first.
yeah, so 23. All right.
Hit. Good job.
And the first one in the order is your jade, so that gives it the plus 7. That's I saw what you rolled, so anyway. Your damage with the sneak attack is 18. It explodes again under the icy bite of your dagger, as this time you don't even try to make it subtle. You just come, much like Tinsley often does, straight down, right to the skull. You put it right on its forehead, and the skull just explodes, and the skeleton collapses into the joyful tendrils of the entanglement, which almost pull it in and grip them tightly.
I start humming Suddenly Seymour.
Perfect. Feed me.
Yeah.
All right. Lyra, hold Scaduli.
I am going to give How far can I can see down the hallway, correct?
You do. You can see, as you kind of peer down, you see what I have revealed.
Okay, very quick. I'm going to hit Shillelagh with the guy right in front of me. I'm going to smack him
You
in the
may do
head.
that. He is within 5 feet of you as you make your shillelagh attack.
Dude. 10.
10 is a miss.
Oh my goodness.
As you bring your shillelagh to bear, and he again, this little dwarf is quick.
Yeah.
dodged,
Over short distances.
dodged the entanglement,
Dive
dodged,
The finger guns.
yeah, dipped under the,
and dodge.
Drinks his
dipped,
urine because he
dived,
likes
dashed,
the taste.
dodged, and ultimately avoids your attack as
Very
well.
quickly. Eliezer, how long is this going to last?
Until I drop it, I'll get punched in the face.
All right, very good. With that, the dwarf takes another swing, this time at Scaduli, because that's who attacked him last. And that's a 21 to hit. You take 3 slashing damage as you take the full bite of the axe.
Sure.
The other skeletons seem to stop.
Interesting.
Again, there seems to be some sort of intelligence beyond what would a typical skeleton be,
I'm trying to see.
but they do not
haze,
approach
right?
you, and they are
It's haze, right? So it's not. Okay.
they are standing at bay.
That's okay. We can focus
You
on
sense this, Scaduli. These spirits came within your radius and then have stopped at the edge of your vision in front of the entanglement. Tinsley, you're up.
I'm gonna mess this guy up. I'm gonna swing low and try to cleave his legs. Or not cleave his legs, but topple him with my
Sure.
great
Go ahead and make your attack.
Oh, kill him.
axe. I'm gonna kill him.
Dang, you need. You this dice.
What's up, man? What are you
It's
doing?
every dice. I keep switching
It's
my
the dice tray.
And so as the axe goes forth, this dwarf skeleton knows your fighting style
It's an 11.
and
"You're
again
related."
gets its shield out in front and
Real Pop's
parries
hitting
your
tonight.
axe blow away.
He sucks.
As Eliezer, you are up.
Laser, do something.
All right. I saw the other ones not move into it.
You are aware. Scatty, you called out the presence of others.
I did call
You
out the
did. So
presence,
you
yes.
know that there were others that you briefly saw move into the cove, and then there's none that have moved into the range of the entanglement. Because
right.
you would sense if that they had.
Right. I'm going to then take that as... So, and I know this one's not entangled, right?
This one is not avoided the entanglement,
Right.
was in the radius of it.
I'm going to take that as this thing is now no longer serving its
noisy?
purpose.
Okay.
The concentration spell.
Okay.
I'm going to I'm
So
going
you're
to drop concentration.
Okay, you can do that for free.
So it's gone.
Okay. The entangle disappears.
And then I am going to try something interesting.
I like interesting.
This could be good or bad. I'm going to thorn whip him and try to drag him into the middle of all of us so we can beat the shit out of him.
All right. Give me your attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
22.
22 hits. Because of your height, towering over Tinsley, I will allow you to attempt to pull the skeleton up over her. First, give me your damage.
Pull that up for me, please.
Am I able to take an
Thorn Whip
opportunity
4.
attack?
4.
Wow,
No,
he's
'cause
like
I'm
in
when
the
it's
air
when
over.
it's
forcing him.
moved
I know,
by
that'd be
itself.
So fun. Can you imagine?
Yeah. So
you
you
would-
do
Mid-air.
4 damage. It is still on its feet. This is the first damage it's taken.
I'm wrapped around its neck.
I will allow you to roll a nature check
Oh, okay.
to see if you can pull it over her rather than into her.
Animal handling?
Because normally, if there is an obstruction, you're not able to pull it. So because of your height, I'm giving you the opportunity to do this. It's just 10. You need to beat a DC 10 nature
I
check.
have a 0 on nature.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
going to get good at this.
You got this.
18!
You succeed, and you pull it 10 feet to the threshold of the doorway between you, and it is now presently in each of your midst. Right next to you.
Hit it on the head!
All right, very good. That is a successful
What
nature
I'm
check.
now hoping is Sunny could get into the fray.
There is room next to you
Okay.
as Sunny sees the opening,
None left.
rushes up next to
I
you,
don't need to.
and she's like, I've been waiting for this. As she brings her longsword to bear, makes her attack.
What?
I'll get him out here. That's 7 plus 6, 13. As it gets its shield up and knocks
This
the
guy! Tommy, get in there!
Tavi's like, okay.
Just throw it!
And he throws the chakram.
Ah! Oh, God. You and your sister! Come on!
Oh, that is a 20 to hit on you, Eliezer.
Yes.
That's amazing. You take
Right in the ass.
Yeah, again.
Dude.
you take 8 slashing damage.
You gotta be kidding me!
It's like, oh, I'm sorry. As the chakram falls at your feet, as he hits you in the back of the head. And you kind of shake off the blood, which starts trickling down at the base of your skull. He goes over and picks it up and kind of just looks at you sheepishly.
Life begets life.
You're forgiven!
Sorry, I'll get the next one.
Yeah, you better.
As he's like, but you're so big in the doorway, I'll just
Oh,
hold.
now blame the victim, sure.
Sorry, I'll try to be better. As he throws his offhand attack.
Hits me as well.
Oh gosh.
Please do. That'd be hilarious.
That is an 18 to hit. This one does hit, as he does 8 damage to
The bad guy.
the bad guy,
There we go.
Yes.
and does get a chakram hit in there. I'm not giving him a successful hit against
I
you.
passed a nature check.
And
I need those.
he does 8 damage as he takes off the skeleton's head, hits it. The head falls on the ground and just is kind of looking up, and the body is still animated but wobbling. It's somehow still on its feet, though it is nearing collapse, nearing disentanglement. As it is now Winnie's turn, as there is a skeleton behind you, Winnie, that has been beheaded by the chakram of Tavi, who does step up and he'll retrieve his chakram.
Kick the head.
Died.
That's what I was thinking. Stomp on it. Pull a scar.
Yeah, the only thing I can do is bite when I'm surrounded by friends
You don't
and
have
enemies.
Scratchies.
Go ahead and make your attack.
I have unarmed strike, but there's
Yeah, that's
zero.
that's your bite. You just use
damage.
you just use
So
bite.
I'm just gonna
You critted nothing. You did nothing.
Double it.
Well, that is a 1.
Oh,
So.
you better not bite me.
Roll a d20. As you turn around and snap down at the creature.
And then I rolled a 3.
A 3. It gets its shield up right in your face, and you go down so fast, and it brings its shield up so fast. This guy is wily, and he sees you coming with his skull on the ground, looking up. He sees you turn, and give me a d4
Got
here.
eyes in the back of his head.
You take 2 bludgeoning damage from the shield as you just headbutt this thing with your snap.
Kicking our ass.
We have no shot, guys. This guy with 14 hit points is killing us.
Lucky, you are up. As this
That's a
guy,
dwarf.
This guy
I
is
respect it.
surrounded by your friends, but he is 5 feet. He is 10 feet away
Can we get
from
some
you.
advantage on these attacks?
You're the only one aware of the other skeleton that is there. You can have an angle on that.
Didn't I tell them?
He
everyone
did,
else?
though.
I did.
You,
yeah.
I mean, you can literally see it. Everyone is aware of the approaching skeletons, but you can literally see it.
Should I leave that guy to you guys? Or should we go in?
I would get rid of him.
Those ones?
No, you're not going to get rid of them. There's 3. Even if you do 18 damage, you got
So
rid
that
of 1.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll join everyone and stomp on the skull's head.
Okay, you're flavoring your attack. Wonderful. I love that. As you go to just kind of finish it off, please make your attack. You
Has to have advantage.
you have sneak attack on this if you care to use it on this.
Don't.
What would I just?
Just straight attack. It's just
a normal
just
attack.
yeah, your
She's
normal
like, do I
attack.
ju- what's for regular people?
Does she not have advantage?
She's not flanking.
Oh,
and this is
seriously?
not no, because someone would need to be here for it to be flanking. So what'd you roll?
If you stab me.
Wasn't she hiding?
Did you roll a 1?
She was not hiding.
I could feel.
Hey, yo!
Roll a d20.
We're just gonna be attacking each other.
She'll kill me.
the-
She'll kill me.
Roll a d20. This could be very bad for someone.
Think about it.
1 again.
You rolled another one?
Yeah.
This was very bad for you.
Oh.
As you
Serves you right.
As you jump off the sarcophagus, going to just try to crush this thing, you do, except it's wearing a steel cap. And your foot comes down on it, and you slip, and you come down on your dagger. I will allow you to make a dexterity save.
You got this.
You're gonna explode yourself.
You got... what's up with luck, pimp?
Yeah,
Oh, wait a second. Don't you have one of your luck things?
You could have used heroic inspiration to re-roll your one
It's
if you
too late
wanted.
now.
But you rolled a second one
Thanks
after
for
that.
telling me.
You,
Well,
it
no,
doesn't
you-
matter.
come
You rolled
on.
the second one after.
You know
that.
your character.
Okay. Well.
What'd you
Well,
roll here
roll.
for your dex save?
She's finally human.
Not
Do
when we
we
need
use
it
this
to
one
be.
or this one?
Yeah, not when we
Dex
need it.
save.
This one. 9.
Do you want to use your once a day
Look.
hourglass, which allows you to re-roll one dex save a day?
Oh my god, yes!
Why not?
Go ahead and roll.
Actually, I'm not using this dice. I'm using this one.
Better.
16.
16 is enough to not
is better.
fall on your dagger, doing 18 damage to yourself.
Wow. That would've been awful. Okay.
Yeah, you would have chose to sneak
But
attack
you
yourself.
you do fall prone. You have enough movement to stand back up, which is essentially half of your movement speed. But that you do still have a bonus action if you care to make a second attack.
Apologies.
Stab him. Go for it.
Yeah.
Try to make your second
dagger.
attack. You
Stab
still,
out
it's
easier.
still just a straight roll. This is with Jade.
Because you used rhyme first and missed horribly. You.
So plus
22.
That.
Thank you.
Okay.
As you hit with
22.
Jade, it's interesting.
No!
The poison damage.
No!
Just go back.
Poison
Dwarves have
damage has
resistance
no
to
effect. It is immune to poison,
But does it still do some damage?
but it does take this piercing damage.
Oh, thank goodness.
And
Okay.
you
Is it down?
pierce through into its skull and then slash through its ankles as it
Yes.
collapses in
That
on
means
itself,
It's literally in your bones.
Fine.
and
Finally.
it is
It's not.
gone.
It's not anything about the skin.
All right. But you did learn, importantly, that these skeletons are immune to poison, and you imagine perhaps other undead creatures would also be resistant or immune to poison.
Yeah.
All right. Lucky, you moved. It is now Lyra's turn. She sees no one. She gets into a better position to be able to see through all of her friends who are blocking the way. Scaduli, you see no one, maybe, possibly. Roll perception.
What does that mean?
12.
12. Nope. Got nobody in view.
Nice. Here they come. Bum rushed.
I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Tinsley.
Tinsley, you are bardically inspired. That is a d6 that lasts 10 minutes.
And I am going to, as level 3 now, when I give Bardic Inspiration, I can invoke the ability to teleport. And I am going to do so at this moment.
This is your special moon ability. As a druid of the moon, you now, finding yourself in shadow, are able to teleport to anywhere you can see. You have to be in shadow to do so, right? Or is it when you cast Bardic Inspiration?
This is when I cast Bardic Inspiration.
You just so the shadow doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Inspired
So can I,
Eclipse.
can I teleport or you teleport?
Not yet.
Not yet.
In the future,
14.
in the future, he gets there.
86
cool.
years from now.
He's got super battlefield command now. Where are you seeking to teleport to?
Outta here.
How far can I can see Catty Corner to where I am, correct?
Or
you
kitty
can
corner.
see Caddy Corner, and you know this hallway, so that's basically.
And I know
you don't see
I
anything
know-
here.
Yeah, I don't
but
see
you-
the
you
people,
can-
but I know that they're there from the stone.
Correct.
Okay, so I would like to position myself on this corner,
Okay.
and I'm also
Bold
invisible.
move. Bold move.
What is
You
it,
are
what is
invisible.
what does it look like when you disapparate?
Yes. So I cast the Bardic Inspiration on Tinsley, and then from there I throw my staff on my back, I grab the bottom of my coat, and I wisp it up and away, with a little jump of course, and then everything sort of spins up into the ceiling.
As you watch
Very
Scadu
hot.
Lee
So
just
dramatic,
disappear,
that one.
and Scadu, you, when you reappear here, are invisible to everyone for the rest of this round until your next turn.
Do I see him?
Cool.
You see him
Cool.
as he remains in the ethereal plane.
just do this.
He lands on his feet with a flourish, and there's a self-satisfied smile as he just, wow, that worked. Okay. Has he tried his new trick? You are invisible. They do not know you're there as
Key.
they
Key.
rush in. As the wizard continues to tank at the front of the line. I'll be gracious. Two of these attacks are getting against you, Tinsley, and one against you, Winnie.
Okay.
Winnie first. That is a 13 to hit.
Yep.
Shield would have been useful on that one. That's 3
Yep.
damage to you. Now the first against you, Tinsley. That's a 21 to hit.
Oh,
That's 1 damage to you. Second attack against you. That's a 14 to hit.
It meets.
So that is 1 damage to you.
Good.
So you take 2 damage as the skeletons come out. They're sword and board, short sword and shield, as they both slash at you, and you are caught off guard because your back was facing the dwarf, and as you turn, they're almost right in your face, and you try to get your axe up to block it, but you're pummeled. Similarly, Winnie, you don't even turn around. You just feel the sword meet your back as you turn, and there is a skeleton facing you. So we have the final 3 skeletons, Scadu, that you sensed, that you sense within this space here. You sense no other spiritual energy, as it is now Tinsley's
I'm
turn.
gonna cleave these 2.
Cleave away, Meryl.
Yep. And I'm gonna do like a flip over the first one. So I'm going to like take my great axe, go over, flip over his back, and then turn around and try to slice the other one in half.
All right, go ahead and make your attack.
Ooh. That is 18 plus 6.
That
Nice.
hits. How much damage does that do?
12, right?
11.
11. Excellent. And now you may make an attack against the second.
There we go.
Okay. That is a 20. No, 18. Sorry.
18 is also a hit. And so both of those take the damage of your cleave as your axe cuts cleanly through both of them, essentially just cutting out the rib cage of each and nearly severing the spinal column, but they are able to kind of ricketily they stay intact as the bones are shuddering under the weight of your blow. As Eliezer, we get to you.
Yeah. Would you let me walk up and pick up Winnie and put her behind me so I can swap spaces with her?
Is that going to be your action to do that?
I'm first. Would you allow me to do that as a free action?
No.
Okay.
Always cramped.
All right.
You step up, and I would allow you to make an athletics check to pick her up and move her. Since she would be moved out of the threatened radius of the enemies, it would not induce an opportunity attack, but it would be your action to do so, to basically move her away and behind you. You would be free to step up to that space if you wish.
Yeah.
All right. If they're still standing, but
I'm going to instead Sacred Flame the middle one that got hit.
There's a failure, as he. How much damage?
It's 4, but I'd imagine it's doubled.
Not doubled.
Interesting. 4 radiant.
But that is still enough to explode him with the radiant energy and 1 less skeleton to contend with. That's your turn. We get back to the top of the order. Sunny can't get through. Tavi doesn't want to risk throwing anything again.
Pansy.
And Winnie, it is your turn. This one looks shaky. This one is still raring to go.
All right. If I don't want to use one of my level 2 spell slots, but that's like the only thing I could do that could maybe get them both. But I feel like it's not worth
yet.
it.
Don't do that.
Please go
This
ahead.
is like level 1
Please
of
do it.
an 8
Please.
level
Which
dungeon.
apparently we're really struggling here.
Resource management.
So I'm going to try and bite the one in front of me again.
Bite him! Bite him!
Now I'm just like mad that I can't get a grip.
Go
I
ahead
think
and make your attack.
you should be collecting
You
bones.
become addicted to the bone.
11.
11 is not enough as the skeleton kind of parries your
The
snout
table's just not doing it.
and doesn't let you get into any of its exposed bones. Lucky, you are up.
And I tested this out so many times beforehand. I was like,
Well,
all right,
the
nothing
one
below an 8.
I
that-
rolled like 3 crits
We
today.
just
You go up
attack
next to it, yep.
Literally no reason.
And I'll take my.
You're going for the one against Winnie or the... Which one?
Winnie?
Okay, make your attack.
Is it not advantage?
It is not. Unless you try to get flanking with it, which would give you an opportunity attack by that one.
Oh, yeah.
And you need those.
I
Farm
do
it.
need those.
Farm it.
I will. I'll do that.
Okay, you get into flanking, risking the opportunity attack. That is a
Oh, it always rolls
13 to
on.
hit. Does it hit you?
Nope.
Oh no.
Okay, that is a missed opportunity attack.
You went with rhyme?
Yeah, 24.
No reason.
24 hits. Are you using sneak attack?
Yeah.
Okay, 18 explodes it. As you finish this one off,
Thank goodness.
you have a bonus action offhand attack. Do you care to take it against this one as you step up? All right.
I guess
for Jade,
Jade
baby.
dagger.
This will be Jade, so it's it's immune to
Advantage?
the poison, but it still takes the. This is you're able to get into flanking technically on this one as well,
Advantage.
Tinsley.
Roll that again.
Oh, thank goodness I rolled a crit fail. Okay.
Could do it.
17.
Hits
Nice.
as you rush through,
damage on that
and
one.
with a swift slice
Actually, it
that
doesn't.
you dodge the first attack, and then kind of in behind you, you explode the skeleton in front of Winnie, and as it explodes, you whirl around, taking out your other dagger, and bring that down
Love it.
into the back of the other skeleton that you just dodged, and that one too gets, this time you finish what Tinsley started, slicing through its spinal column as it just collapses in on itself, and you are out of combat.
Heck yeah.
Yay!
For now.
Finish off this lot.
And as in your invisible presence, Scaduli, you kind of look around as combat ends, and you take 2 steps forward, and you feel the presence of a spiritual force hovering
Pedestal.
above the pedestal.
Oh no.
You look out, and there are eyes looking directly at you in the ethereal plane. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
You gotta watch her.
Yay.
Oh my goodness.
We gotta watch her.
Okay.
Someone who's looking.
That was a
Well
lot.
done
Just a
tonight,
voyeur.
crew.
Yeah.
You guys cleared out the first map of this little dungeon crawl.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, no big
I
deal.
want to go back and inspect
Easy.
some of this.
Yeah, I presume that next
Little,
session we will.
Yeah.
I want to know what kind of steroids that
You need some.
dwarf was on.
Get some of that
He
DNA.
must have an undead
What
squirrel
trend
friend that
was he
trained him.
taking?
Yeah.
Yeah. Squippy's like, Uncle Frank?
Well, we hope that you enjoyed this combat. They are in a combat-heavy little dungeon crawl here after having done several role-playing sessions, we're now going to switch over to a classic dungeon crawl, and we'll see how far they can go. I've told them that this dungeon is made up of many maps, and we'll see how much adventuring stamina they have. But we appreciate you being here, and we hope that you, if you liked, will let us know by doing all the things that help with YouTube, like share, comment, subscribe. Come back when we actually put the video up, and like that again. And we hope you share it with your friends, but we most of all hope that you come back next Tuesday night, starting at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, when we're going to continue to loot, die, and repeat. Have a great night, everyone. Cheers.